Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury, and we are live on the Archie Luxury live stream channel. That's right, guys. We're here and we're live. We're broadcasting live. Guys, I am dropping the link. The link is dropped. The link is dropped. Guys, it is the show to start now. We are on the air. And the bear is always welcome on. Bear is welcome on. We've got Lolex. What's Lolex up to? Come on, Lolex, jump on. We get sending out invites. We got the Hofmeister. The Hofmeister. We've got so many people we love having on the stream. We got Machine Gun Chris. Let's get him on there. He's great. We got Doc BBW. We've also got, I tell you who else we've got here. We got some great punters. Kessler Witz, get that fucker on the stream now. Let's even get the Mark the Goldberg, the dog trainer, the world's greatest dog trainer. Arr, arr, arr. Get him on. Apes, how's Apes going? Hey, Apes. Luxy Poo needed a mental health check yesterday from your constant barraging, pushing and barraging. We got one UCLT is in the audience. Herman Love, Red Shovel. Hey, Red, jump on. I want to talk to Red about the house. Let's get the shovel on there now. Let's get him on. Come on, Red Shovel. We're going to be loom mates. We're going to be loom mates. Jump on and let's talk. Let's get the show on the ground. Let's get this baby out of the airport. I got to tell you, everything is amazing. And I want to tell you this, guys. I've been looking around, riding the bicycle. I've been riding the bicycle of life. We've done so much stuff together. And this is what I want to do. Apes is there. Hey, Apes, jump on. Apes, let's chat. Pavel, Apes barraging. Well done. Bear, you can jump on too. You no problems. Bear is welcome on. I always welcome the bear. And Bear got a bit narky. He got a bit narky with me. He said to me, this is what the bear said. Unfortunately, this is from Bear. He says, unfortunately, I'm not returning. Apparently, I'm not in the budget. Big Boy is doing really well lately, so he doesn't feel he needs me. Now, come on, Bear. I told you, you're welcome always on. I said to Bear, let's start from the 22nd. Money's been a bit tight. I got to pay a few bills. Let me pay the bills and then we can start paying some stuff. But I don't want to, I don't want to incur costs. I got to be careful. The budget is lean. It's mean. It's lean. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I'm going to London and I got to tell you this. I am going to London. Let's see if we can get D on the stream. Let's see if we can get him on here. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what is happening. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. We got some really good stuff happening on the streams. I want to get people on to talk about the watches. We want to get them on, man. That's what we want to do. We want to get them on the stream. We want to have the stream. The streams are so important. And I got to tell you something, guys. These are good streams. We put a lot of effort into these streams. We want nice streams. We want to talk the watchers. And I'm actually looking at maybe getting rid of a few things. I've run into a little bit of a pickle. Little bit of a pickle. And fuck me dead, guys. It's sometimes in life you got to sell a bit off. You can't just keep buying shit, can you? Is Lux fired? You know, I got to tell you, man, sometimes it's very tough. Staff is hard. It's a hard, managing staff is difficult. And, you know, I want to talk some watch talk with you guys. And, you know, it is very difficult at times. I'm always happy to be, you know, completely truthful with you guys. It is tough at times. There is many times that the watch situation, it's tough. Watches are expensive. And what do you do? What do you say? What do you do? It's difficult. Okay, it is difficult. It's very difficult. And sometimes in life, difficult decisions need to be made. And, you know, the cash flow hasn't been great. And let's see how we go here. Link for we got Diggler. Come on, Dirk. Come on the stream. Talk to me. Talk to me. Come on the stream. It's tough at times. Bear, jump on. OC is in here. Hey, I'm always happy to have Bear on. Oh, I never said I didn't want Bear back. I just said, hey, it's the cash flow. Yeah, it's just how we can do things here. And I mean, hey, it's tough. Times aren't as good as they used to be. I'll be totally frank with you there. It's totally, this is the way it is. It's it can be tough. We got JJ. JJ, speaking of hey JJ, how are you?
Hey Arch, I just got the very generous PayPal. Thank you for your support. I am here. I'm ready to work.
Yes, thank you. JJ, I want to just talk to you.
That was very generous. I just want to say, Arch, I can't believe how much you put in there, but thank you.
Hey, JJ, you're A-grade talent. Okay, you're as Narc says, A-grade talent. Just don't tell Bear about that if you don't mind. Okay.
Oh no, you're a secret safe with me. Don't worry. I don't reveal that.
Nobody's watching anyhow. JJ, I want to ask you something. The watch space, is it changing? What do you think? Is it changing?
Everything's changing, Arch. This is life. It's always revolving, right? It's a revolving door. What do you think?
Did I tell you I went to test drive a BMW i4? And I'll tell you the real reason I went. Can I tell you the real? I'm going to tell you something totally honest. Okay? I didn't go to buy a new car. I wanted to know how badly upside down I am on the lease.
Right. How'd that work out?
Fucked. Okay, so I bought this car, right?
It's not like buying Rolex, is it, Arch?
No. You know what? They tell me I've got the wrong model now. It's not the one they want. It's older. It's this. They've updated the LCI. Life cycle improvement. You know what? JJ, I lost 48% of my money on that car. And the salesman's telling me what a great deal it is for me to trade it. I'm thinking, hey, Bubba, slow down. Slow down. One thing about when you're drinking and you're on a merry-go-round, just stop drinking and get off the merry-go-round. Do you understand?
That happened to me with the Benz, Arch, remember? I went to trade it in. Oh, this is not the hot model right now. You know, but the one you want, you know, the market's very hot for that one. It's just not very hot for yours. Oh, okay.
And I tell you, I actually discovered how badly upside down. So basically, I owe, if I on my lease now, I have to pay out 51,000, and they're talking low 40s. They'd give me. This is Aussie dollars, Aussie dollars.
So, Arch, I'm getting a lot of reports, not to interrupt you, that Lux is banning your super chatters and to free apes, AIPZ. What's happening?
I don't think anyone is banned. No one should be banned. Who's banned? I don't
Apes.
understand.
Apes is banned. Apes. You know Apes?
Why is Apes banned? Apes is...
Because Luxy got upset, and he takes his personal issues out on your finances.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. There was no show last night. You noticed that?
Arch, you should tell your employees, if you're a paid employee, you can't have any feelings. There's no emotional bannings. You're a paid employee.
Let's have a look then. Just checking. I'm just checking what the scope is. I'm checking the scope.
Lux is saying he's timed out, not banned. Everyone in the chat is saying that he's banned. I don't know.
I'm having a look. Now. We're going there. Look, I got to tell you something, JJ. The thing is this. If I wanted to give I put a big deposit in. What I don't understand is, JJ, I put $11,000 deposit in. You know why I did that, JJ? Do you know why?
I have no idea. Tell me.
If I wanted to get out of the car, I could just give it back without having to put any more money in. You know? No, there's not. They're not banned. There's only 3 hidden users. Long Bling.
No, I see it. He timed them out for 86 seconds.
Okay. There you go.
How long is that?
How come Lux is supposed to be sleeping?
Lux is always watching.
Bear is welcome on, by the way, Bear. You're welcome on. Bear's welcome on. Bear is welcome on. I mean, look, I tell you honestly, my cash flow's a bit short at the moment, JJ, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so I said to Bear, hey, come back on the 22nd. Come back on the 22nd. I get my Google money in, and it's all good. We got HR department. Hello, HR. How are you?
Hey, Archie. Hey, JJ. I'm going to bed in a minute, but I just jumped on.
Hello.
I just wanted to say, Arch, we are winning. We've won. We had OC on. We had him in the palm of our hands. We could have squished it.
I'm trying to tell these guys. Nobody
had him. And then that was it. Not jumped on and fight it all up. You had him. We've won.
We've won. Exactly right. I mean, we had him on our stream. Timok would be pissed off.
We've won. It's game over. We're done. We've won, Arch.
It's uncouth to gloat. Uncouth.
All right. How much to boot JJ?
No, JJ's a fixture. No. JJ's a fixture. JJ's a fixture. We don't ban JJ.
If you could get $20, Arch, do it.
JJ, I need you, JJ. I'm going to sink without you, man. Bear's fucked off with me at the moment. I don't understand why he's upset. Why the fuck is he...
Free panelists are not the most dependable, Arch, but you can do it on your own. Run the show, big boy. Save some money.
Ooh. I see. That's 100% there, bud.
I heard you, big boy. Bear's welcome on. I mean, look. The thing is,
he's like a Toyota, Arch. He's like a Toyota. You have to pay for reliability.
You know what? I just trying my best to try and get the fundings in. You know.
Hey, Marcello, jump on, bird brain.
We got that's Doc BBW's coming on.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Hey, not too bad. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, I wanted to thank you for the PayPal you sent me. I know I've been a little bit, sick and things. I haven't been on the show, but the $10 is really going to help me. You don't know how much it's going to help, so I wanted to thank you for that.
Hey, Doc, how's Costco at the moment? Is it busy? Have you got any good deals?
They have a great deal, and with a discount for employees, it's $10. So I'm picking up some charcoal. Yes, I am.
I've just bought some really nice. I don't know if you got it in America. Some Jack Wills t-shirts and polos. It's like it's kind of like Ralph Lauren, but not as that upmarket. And it was a steal.
We got
You're
the
not
first
supposed
super
to
chat.
steal
We got
it.
a super chat for the day. Here we go. Little Dave, $2. Victory is in the air. I can smell it, big boy.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Archie, you should run a poll. Do you pay for Bear's reliability, or do you wing it? Do you drive the Hugo instead?
It's also a matter of whether you want the A grade stuff or, you know, people like me rolling in occasionally C grade. I don't mind admitting I'm C grade.
Is it worth paying Bear?
Doc is fishing for a compliment. You're A grade, Doc.
You are A grade. You are part of the fixtures, Bear. Doc, you're part of the fixtures. Is it worth paying Bear to appear on the streams? Okay, we got the poll going now. Okay.
Doc, you're my favorite character on the show, man.
Is that a Porsche?
Oh, Bear, don't feel bad. He hasn't paid me either. I made him $86,000.
I've got a roommate.
I got to tell you something, guys. Seriously,
guys,
you realize?
Hey, Paul.
Hey.
I'm just cruising through LA
Hey,
traffic.
Paul.
You've got to get the Patek.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul. I'm just cruising through LA traffic. You've got to be here.
I got to tell you something, guys.
Arch, how hard is it to deal with HR department on the stream? Is he your worst guest of all, or do you have worse?
Come on, Arch. I saved the stream the other day. Don't put me down. Don't treat me like chopped liver, big boy.
I have a follow-up question. Is it harder dealing with him on air or off the air?
Ooh. Come on, Arch. Answer it. Stop doing the taxes.
I got to tell you something, guys. It is very difficult, okay? Sometimes in life, things don't always go to plan, okay? They're not always easy. It's not always a ballpark. And
sometimes it's hard.
Look, all I said to Bear was, I said, Bear, come back on the 22nd. He just turned up yesterday and said, hey, Arch, do you want me back? I'm available. I said, hey, let's come back on the 22nd. That's all I said to him.
All right. You don't have to justify to us, Arch. You do your show. Don't worry about it. He said he wants you to wing it. Wing it in the.
It does kind of sound a little bit like a soft discharge. Like it's like, you know, I'm letting you go. Just come back on the 22nd.
So, Arch, what's new in your world, bud?
Hey, I found out how much upside down I was on my BMW.
Ooh.
Buckley dead. I'm 10,000 underwater. 10,000. Fuck. You know, I don't understand it. You put a big deposit in. You buy a demonstrator to save depreciation. You put a big deposit in so you don't have a massive balloon. And then you still lose so much money. I don't understand it.
Arch, you should have just bought a Japanese shitbox.
It's easy in hindsight to say this, you know?
Do you not listen to Dave Ramsey?
He just recycles your material, Archie. Just recycles your material. I don't even know why you respond. It's easily the most boring.
Ooh.
I got to tell you something. I'm actually
JJ's coming out swinging tonight.
He's not a big fan of car talk. I can tell that.
JJ, don't get angry just because you sold the Mercedes. Come on.
You never know. He might have upgraded to even something better than the Mercedes.
I got a Toyota, Doc. I was very reliable. It's like hiring Bear Clooney to do streams with you. Very reliable. It shows up.
I don't know if I believe that. I mean, when you say you got a Toyota, I'm assuming you got a Lexus.
No, I got a 4Runner.
4Runner is a very good vehicle.
I had one of those. I loved it.
Hey, I want to ask you something. You guys talk about saleability. I'm going to show you some watches. I want you to tell me how saleable these are. Okay, is that okay? Can you tell me?
Archie, you're going to bring up that double liner again with the shivers in the mist.
Have a look at this here. I want you to look at this box. Tell me what is saleable. Okay, so this box here, what do we got here, guys? Let's have a look at this. We've got a Batgirl. The Batgirl's saleable.
Pillar number one, Watchdog.
Sorry?
Sellable? No, I said pillar number one, Watchdog. Good,
Yeah.
I like this.
Batgirl is sellable. The Vacheron.
Wait, what do you mean sellable? Like get it out of his collection, or this? What are we doing?
Tradable.
What does he want? Whose collection is this? What do they want to do? I'm a little confused.
Okay, this is
let's start
Ator's collection. He wants to get a Lange,
right?
A Breguet, or a Vacheron.
I can tell you though, he's missing a chronograph major.
He has
just hang on. This is only part. So look at this, right? Look at this. He's got Rolex, Batgirl, Vacheron overseas. He's got a blank pane white gold dress watch. 2 Chopards. Are they toxic? What's your opinion, guys?
Pretty toxic. How did he buy them? Used for cheap?
Yeah, he bought them used. He's got an Armenstrom, you know, Armenstrom, the German brand.
Right.
Micro, sort of a.
Yeah, I know.
And he's got a Mull, German Mull watch. Right?
If the French won the war, we'd be speaking German.
Now look at this. In his next box, he's got a Cartier Must. I mean, that's a lady's gold-plated, not really worth much. Nope. A Daniel Roth. It's cool. A nice case. It's a nice Torno. It's a solid gold, right?
I like the Daniel Roth watches. They're pretty cool.
But nobody really wants that, but it's not really sellable, is it?
No, that's just something interesting you keep in your collection to have a cool piece.
It's not really high demand.
Look at this. What do you think of this? A Jules Audemars solid gold. Is that a good piece or what?
Cool.
I'd say it's more like what?
I would fuck that off, to be honest with you.
The problem is it's not worth much, JJ, because...
Yeah, but did he pay much? It doesn't. If he didn't pay much and it's not worth much and he could get out all right, then it's not a big deal. You know what I mean?
It's an Audemars Piguet. It's a great... It's a love... Like, this is competing with Calatravas. Do you understand?
Probably not going to make more than 500 on the deal.
Okay, it's a difficult watch, right? And then he's got this is a German brand, Habring. You know,
I like that.
German...
Yeah, the couple. Yeah.
It's not necessarily worth much, but is it?
I would out of those, but this box right here, I would keep the Daniel Roth and the Habring. I would ditch the other two.
Okay, now the next box he's got. This is the scary part here. Okay, this is where it becomes scary. Okay, let me explain it to you. Because what's really happened in this guy's collection is he's gone out on these independents. Unfortunately, nobody fucking wants. Now, the next box, look at this. Oh! Okay, let's look at this box here. 2 JLCs. They're soft, JJ. I love JLC. They're soft, correct?
Correct.
Very soft. Toxic, soft?
How soft? Roger Dubuis next to them, right? Looks like.
2 Roger Dubuis, right?
Yeah. Those are soft as fuck, too. Super 90.
Yeah, soft as fuck. The Moses are, that's probably the best stuff here. What do you think?
Probably some of the most interesting, I would say.
What's Moser like? See, in Australia, it's kind of not really.
I think that Pioneer is cool at the bottom. I don't know what that top one is, but that's kind of lame. I don't really like that one too much.
And he's got 2 Gerard Perregets. How do you see Gerard Perregay?
Actually, not bad watches. They just get no love. But I like the top one. I don't know what model that is. I don't really like the bottom one. He could do some trimming, Arch. This guy could definitely do some trimming.
And then on the end here, what do we got here? We got some this is Clive's brand, Parmigianis.
The Calpa or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What do you think of the Parmigianis?
Nah, get rid of them.
You're a mozzarella man, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not a Parmesan guy. Well, that is mozzarella and sauce. Arch makes Parmesan.
What do you think?
This is too much garbage, Arch. I would keep.
Then he wants to trade. What should he trade in to buy? And I said, fuck. This is not tradable stock, is it? Do you
Yeah,
see
but
what I'm
sometimes you got to
saying?
just bite the bullet and start fresh. I would get
But do
rid
you
of both
We got another
JLCs.
super chat. Pete Clan, $5.
Yeah.
Maybe OC can take over the role of trying to make your stream better from Tan, Bear, and Curly. You should try it, Arch. He's your good friend.
I heard he works for free too, Arch.
I don't know if I believe that, but that is certainly the rumor.
Mm.
Come on, Arch. You sound like you're very glum. Let's keep
What do
the
you
show
think?
moving.
This
Let's get those
collection here,
super
what
chats
can he
rolling
trade
in.
out of? What can he trade out of? It's toxic.
Sell
See,
them all.
someone.
He needs
What
to
he
try to
said to
sell
me.
them
Let me
rather
tell
than
you what he
trade.
said to me. I've got the script. I'll tell you what he said to me.
What?
I'm 54-year-old collector from Spain. Started 4 to 5 years ago. My first choices were not based on any rules. I just bought what I liked. Now I'm trying to make a collection according to my taste. Your channel has helped me a lot, even though I'm not very interested in Rolex. All my watches were bought pre-owned. Okay. What should I trade? My idea is to have 2 watches per brand, a dress watch and sporty watch. What are your thoughts? And I'm saying to him, fuck, the stuff you have is unsellable. Okay? It's unsellable.
Why does he need 2 watches per brand?
Why not? He likes to do that. He wants 2 examples. He's got 2 Jaegers. He's got a dress reverso and he's got a sports dress and sports. He wants to have. It's just a yin and a yang thing. JJ.
So he doesn't
Missed
want to sell
something?
anything.
I only saw one Rolex.
Right. And 1 VC.
Correct.
So you double up on the ones that are lesser
Doubled
brands.
up on the garbage, right?
Double up on the garbage. I mean, you understand where he's coming from. These brands, are they that bad? How bad are they? Toxic.
No, look, you get a lot of watch for the money, but it's just you don't want too many of them, right? And then you want to sell them. Like, why does he want to sell them now? Well, he doesn't want to sell them. You just said that part. He wants to just add, strictly add?
He wants to, no, he wants to trade into better.
See, this is where the problem lies.
This is where, see, these watches you take to the grave. Do you understand?
But you want 2 of each brand, 2 of each brand. Why do you want to trade now? What do you want to trade
This
for?
is the shit you take to the grave. You understand that, JJ?
Yeah. He needs to, I would get rid of both Parmigianis. I would get rid of that bottom Gerard Perigo. I would keep the top one for now. I'd keep both Mosers for now. I would get rid of both of those Roger Dubuis. I would get rid of both of those JLCs. What else does he have? So I would keep 3 for now in this box. What's the other ones?
He's got some. He's also got some. He's got some. I'll just get the other box up. Let me get the other box on the screen.
I agree with that, but I'd get rid of that top Moser as well. I don't think it's doing anything.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. I would keep that one black dial Parmigiani and not Parmigiani.
But do you understand? This stuff is not tradable. You can't get out of this shit.
It's
okay?
tradable.
You can't get out of this shit. Okay?
He's gonna lose money, but it's tradable.
Yeah, it's selling
Nobody
it even
wants
at a loss.
This shit. You understand? Nobody fucking wants this garbage. Okay? They don't fucking want it. Okay?
And that's the risk when you just buy things that you like.
Yeah. When you go all willy-nilly. What's the other picture, Arch? Can we go back?
Yeah, I got to tell you something. He's got some really bad. I mean, you buy this shit. How do you get out of it? I mean, do you feel bad for him? This is the best box, okay? This is the best. He's got the Batgirl and the Vacheron. The blank pane. Nobody fucking wants that blank pane. Do you understand? It's unfucking sellable.
You know what it looks like he did, Arch? It looks like he bought all the cheapest examples of every brand he could find. That's what it looks like.
Except for the Rolex.
Yeah.
I think you're right, JJ. I think that's what he did.
That was a gift from his father for his 50th birthday.
What was?
The Rolex Batgirl.
His father has good taste.
Look at all these shitty watches my son bought. Let me show him how to do it. Here, take one of these.
His father has good taste.
The
Very
Vacheron's not
generous.
yeah, the Vacheron's not terrible, but the rest of them are pretty bad. That Armstrong's not terrible either. I might consider keeping that.
A lot of them aren't terrible. They're just not primo.
Yeah. But do you really want 20, like, I don't know, good value watches? I don't know.
And he's doubling up on watches I've never heard the brand name at all.
Right.
Well, they're kind of boutique sort of brands, you know.
Exactly.
They're niche. We got another super chat. Perpetual Feeds. Perpetual Feeds, $5. What do you guys think of 1990s to 2000s Frank Muller?
Oof.
And this was when Frank Muller, that was ETA movement. Very popular in Japan. Frank Muller went crazy.
I think it's overrated.
What do you guys think? It's not it's kind of like Mission Brown. They were better. It wasn't the most glamorous thing in that era. When you look back to the 90s, by the way, 1996 wants my couch. They want my couch back. JJ.
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think?
I just want to address that. I know we don't usually pull up regular ones, but nothing against Rick, but like, are you paying attention to the show? He says, have you considered the guy don't buy the flip-flop, that he actually likes the shit? The guy told Archie he wants to trade the watches. What are you talking about? He wants to trade the watches. So
what should I trade? He flips, and you can't flip.
I feel like people don't listen to the show sometimes. They just comment to comment. If the guy sent you this and said, I love all my watches, I want to keep them, there'd be a different conversation. He said he wants to flip them.
You can't.
He kind of makes it sound like he wants to get rid of most of them.
Yeah, he wants to trade them, he said, right? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, seriously, like JJ, you know, if you're in New York, right, these watches here, the dealers don't want any of this garbage besides the back girl.
Sell them on eBay one at a time.
And obviously the Batgirl, besides the fact that it's a Batgirl, the fact that his father gave it to him, he's never going to want to sell that or flip that or anything like that. That's a permanent piece.
That's the only piece that's got any kind of demand.
And that's at least one good thing about this collection is the piece that his father gave him is the best of his collection.
We're looking at Frank Muller. I got to be honest with you. What do you think of Frank Muller's from the 90s? Fucking unwanted, really, aren't they? They're unwanted on the secondary market. The master. I mean, seriously, Frank Muller. Let's get some. I'm going to bring up a Frank Muller spread here. Let's have a look. What are we talking about? These were basically, in my opinion, so overrated.
Yeah, they were very overrated then.
Wished I'd
tell me this. Would you rather have a 90s Frank Muller or a Chrono Swiss?
I'd rather have a Tag Lynx, and I don't like those.
Ladies, I mean, they were very popular. Frank Muller was so popular in Japan. That Torno case, I mean, you know, this is look at these Torno case here. I mean, is that what you want?
Well, the Japanese are known for their fetishes sometimes.
And Frank Muller itself there, that's a toxic era there. It was so toxic. Watch Lounge, can we hear you? Let's get a sound check. Watch Lounge. I can hear you fine. I had a cigar in your honor yesterday. You know that?
Nice. Thank you. What kind?
He couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
He said,
I can hear him fine. I'm just reading the chat there. Happy Meal.
Arch, why is Bear Clooney getting vicious and nasty? He said OC's rebel streaming you. He says good for OC. Why not? My goodness.
Ooh, sounds like a spicy bear.
There's some spice in the chat, Arch. Spice.
Spicy bear. I like
I don't
Spicy
know.
Bear.
I don't know what's wrong with Bear sometimes. I don't know what's wrong with Bear.
One thing about Spicy Bear is usually Fun Bear. I've noticed that.
Fun Bear. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with JJ. Can I reveal my new watches on your channel?
Who said that?
He
Bear?
wants to make you jealous, Archie. He's trying to make you jealous.
Yeah.
These are classic techniques from a breakup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Is it a breakup like Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis? Did I miss something? That's not good.
Arch, call him up and sing to him. The best part of breaking up is when we're making up. Remember that song?
I love that song. That's you know, sometimes it's tough on YouTube. YouTube's a tough place to be. It's been difficult lately.
Hmm.
The tubes is not easy, JJ.
It's not. Let's get these watch talks and dramas going, and you know, maybe we'll get some super chats.
Come on,
coming in.
Bear. We got another super chat. We got P Clan. P Clan. We did P Clan. We got some good people in the audience.
Yes.
We got good people in the Archieverse.
Look at this comment. Juco, I'm not sure. He had everything in the palm of his hand. You know,
Just let it slip through.
I gotta tell you, come on, Bear, jump on and be good to me, okay?
Be a good bear. Is he a good bear or a bad bear today, Arch?
He's being an unfriendly bear. I don't understand why he's out to get me. What did I do wrong, man?
He's like
Did
the
you guys
opposite
hear
of Yogi,
about
right?
women being surveyed and they'd rather be in the forest with a bear than a man? Have you guys heard about that?
No, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, Doc.
Women feel safer with bear. In the
Bear
surveys, in the surveys that they're doing, they ask women which would you rather.
They should throw a few out
be
there and
within
see
a
how
forest.
how
that works out.
how their choice works out for them. That's like if you watch. I don't want to get too political. I don't want to mess up. Never mind. I'll skip that part. But it's just interesting. Yeah, definitely. Bears are safer. Throw them out there with a few bears. Let's see how it works out for them. You think they'll sign up to do it for like $1,000 and sign the disclosure if you get ripped apart? You can't sue anyone.
I think the thing is
eaten by a bear.
I think these women have only seen the good bear. They've only seen the good bear. They, you know, and they maybe they haven't seen the spicy bear.
The spicy bear. I don't understand why Bear gets very funny with me. I don't understand. What's wrong, Bear? It's a very difficult. Look, I tell you honestly, sometimes this YouTube business is difficult. And
I think it's difficult. That's what I think. I think it's difficult.
It is difficult. My problem is, you know, I'm stuck on a lease. I got negative equity, JJ.
You're talking about your car?
Yeah, negative equity.
But you love that car. Why do you want to sell it?
I don't, but I'm just in case because things have been tough. And I'm thinking,
don't worry, just don't pay anyone and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Cut your expenses. Get free interns.
It's so hard keeping up with what's happening on the show, but yes, you know, your car's okay. It's probably nice. You're probably enjoying it. Just focus on that. Focus on the enjoyment.
Come on, Bear's not getting paid. He's allowed to be a spectator in the chat. Let's leave him alone.
He's not getting paid. What? When did that happen?
Well, I don't know.
I got to tell you something. You know what, guys? We've gone down that Frank Muller path there. There's another super chat. Jefferson Exotic, $5. Doc, I went to happy hour at Applebee's to pick up some BBWs, and all they talk about is Doc this, Doc that. Can't you share?
Well, first of all, No, I can't share. First of all, no, I can't. If I get it, it's mine. And second of all, Applebee's, you can do Applebee's. Tommy Bahama's is a better place than Applebee's, but Applebee's is good.
I got to be honest with you, JJ.
Be honest about it.
The thing you've got to remember is, JJ, you've got to remember this. The watch market's turning. It's all turning. It's all turning. JJ, you had that Mercedes that had that eco. What was that called? That starter motor. What's that starter motor?
The electric torque booster. Yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, Mercedes electric
That doesn't even
torque
sound
booster.
good.
It definitely made it quicker, off the line. It was like a little like an electric engine to like get you to go really quick in the beginning. But when the battery goes dead and it costs $7,000 to replace, it's not very fun.
Mercedes electric boost technology delivers a surge in torque the second you step on the pedal, which means quicker and more powerful acceleration.
Sounds more complex than a turbo, though.
Mercedes EQ boost technology is categorized as a mild hybrid system. It uses a 48-volt battery.
Wow, that is mild. That's not a lot.
Yeah, it's just to get you like kick-started, till the end.
What was it, like a hybrid, JJ?
It's not advertised as one.
It's a pseudo hybrid.
Is it a good idea? Tell me, JJ, is it a good idea when it fucks up?
It's a good idea until the battery dies.
It sounds expensive to repair. Sounds complex.
$7,000, I'm telling you.
Yeah, German parts aren't cheap.
Not just that, but no one can do it but the dealer, probably.
Yeah, so you know what I did? I had them reset it and told them I would think about it, and then the next day I traded it in for a 4Runner.
And the 4Runner doesn't have the boost, I suppose. It just has the grunt of a big engine.
It's not really that quick at all. All right, let's. Nobody likes the car talk, Arch. Let's move on. What else? What else do we got?
I want to ask you something, JJ. Now that the economy look, let's face it, JJ. Watches, everybody's going smaller. Okay, everybody's smaller. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
they're not buying the prestige brands. What are you looking at next?
That is a good question, Arch. I don't
Lange?
know. I want to pick up a GMT again. I just don't know which one yet. I'm actually waiting to see I have a feeling if I'm stubborn long enough, I will get the call for one. I have my fingers and a lot of pies waiting. Other than that,
how could you possibly get one from the AD when you've sold everyone you have in the past?
I only had one. What do you mean?
You didn't you have a Pepsi?
True, that is correct.
You had you had a Batman. You had a Pepsi. You had many, and what are they going to say? How are you going to justify it?
One I traded to the AD, so they don't know it's gone.
I think you might need to pick up another Pepsi there, JJ.
Yeah, I think I might just do that. Yeah, I might do that. I might just pick one up myself. I've moved on to new dealers, Arch. New dealers. They don't know me.
You'd go to a new dealer? You got to start a new relationship. You got to buy a whole lot of garbage, JJ.
Yeah.
You know what, JJ? You should kind of name drop. You should mention that you have a channel, kind of casually in conversation.
Does that help? Do you reckon that helps or not?
It's not going to hurt.
I don't think a lot of the 80s actually like that.
Ooh, really?
Well, that's a good idea, Billy Jeans.
How about actually got a super chat from Madman, $5. Morning, Arch. Just checking in and seeing the poll. Fuck me dead. Have we not learned already that bear and polls are not a good idea? Is it worth paying Bear to appear on the stream?
You got a lot of votes on it, I'll tell you that much. 165 votes. You got 167 watching. So he is a polarizing figure, the Bear.
But while we're mentioning it, please, everybody out there enjoying the show, or even if you're not enjoying, please hit the thumb up. Please Show some support for the channel.
I got to be totally honest with you. You have to be realistic. You've got to be realistic. This is what the salesman said to me. You need to be realistic. The market has changed. Things are not the same.
Are we back on car talk? Come on.
No, I'm just telling you. Same thing for watches. JJ, would you sell your watch box?
Oh, God.
I don't really want to. I mean, if someone offered me like close to what I paid for it, maybe. But I'm not giving it away for cheap.
But my impression, JJ, is that you're not all that attached to your box, to your watch box. You're more
I like
attached
it.
to your
At the end of the
watches.
day, it's just a watch box, you know.
Yeah.
Just watch.
If you
it.
could get your money back, you'd get rid of it. Correct?
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, if I got to use something for a couple of years and not really lose much, seems like a good idea. But no, I don't really. That's not going to happen anyway. People are not really paying full price for those. So
You
that's
also
one
seem
piece
like
of-
an intelligent man. You're not really like keeping your nice, expensive watches in a box for any kind of thief to just grab like
well,
that.
that's the reason why I really don't like. I do like the box a lot, but like you said, it's like everything's always either in the bank safe or I take the insert out and I put that in a safe. You know what I mean? And it's an empty box in there. So exactly. It's more for fun, for pictures than anything. But I was thinking about getting a 321 again. I don't know. I would have to sell my 3861.
You mean the 321 reissue?
Yeah.
What? What? But you said it wasn't worth the money. What happened?
I know, but I don't know.
Should I tell you, JJ, what I did when I almost bought it? Well, first I was looking at getting a 321 reissue. And then I was thinking, why don't I just get a vintage Ed White? And I ended up getting a first Amiga in space. I love it. It's perfect compromise.
Yeah, I like the 3861 a lot. I feel it's definitely the best bang per buck out of all the newer models. I just feel like it's a little too big. But then again, the 321 I thought was a little bulbous in the dial. I don't know.
When you say, what did you think of the 19mm bracelet, but?
Right, I wish it was a 20 mil bracelet. Then the dial wouldn't appear so, I don't know, big and round.
It's
with the 3.2.
It's just matching the 2998 aesthetic, I think. So
can't you see it's not worth the money, JJ? That is like a overpriced watch. Don't you see it or not?
Yeah, no, you're right.
If you really like a step dial, that's really what you're paying that extra money for, in my opinion.
And the ceramic bezel I like.
Well, if you like the ceramic bezel, obviously that's a reason too, because otherwise you're just getting the aluminums. Yeah. Well, if you like a ceramic bezel, what's the harm in getting a 321?
The thing is, the problem with the 321 is, Doc, compared to the 3861, is it that much different?
Well, it's a completely different watch in terms of straight lug. You know, it's a completely different watch in terms of a speed.
What about the first Amiga in space, JJ? What do you think of that?
Wire lugs.
JJ,
it's all right, but I mean, I'm not against it. I just don't want it.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm a huge fan of the first Amiga in space, because the thing I like about it is it's not a professional. You know what I'm saying?
It's a straight lug. It's a straight lug. It's just under 40 millimeter. It really fits almost all wrists nicely. And when I had the 861, I just didn't admit to myself that it was too big. But it was too big for my wrist. I have a 7-inch wrist, and it was just too big.
JJ, I think this would be a better bang per buck if you want that look of the 321 without the price. Why don't you add one of these? Look at this. This is fucking beautiful watch. Look at the hands on it, JJ. The hands.
Oh yeah, I do like the alpha hands a little bit more.
What is this? The first Amiga in space?
First Amiga in space, JJ.
But can you put a bracelet on this or no?
Yes, you can. I have a. Why don't I send a picture to you, Archie, of mine? Then he can see what it looks like.
No, I think it uses a 20 mil bracelet as well, doesn't it?
No, that's a 19. The first.
It's a 19 as well, isn't it?
It's a 19. But you can
See,
you
look
can
at
get
this. JJ, look at this. 1962 compared to 2012. Look at that. That's look at the watches, the aesthetics of it, JJ. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at the hands, the dial, the logo. The logo, JJ, the logo.
it's all about the logo.
It's really a beautiful piece. I got to be honest with you, JJ. I
You
think
can
this
easily
would be a
get a
better way.
flat link bracelet. You can either pick up a Forstner flat link, or even Uncle Seiko has a flat link that fits.
Now, there also the other thing is, JJ, what sort of car is this, by the way? What sort of car is this?
It's a
Doc.
Oh my God,
What
we're
is that?
switching to car talk?
Just quickly, it's got. I love him. He's so fucking sexy, George Clooney. Don't you think?
What do those cost the first time you get in space, Arch?
Your secondary, they're not as bad as you'd think they would be. Okay, they're not terrible.
I got mine for $4.
What about this, Doc? A Amiga 57.
I didn't like the steel bezel. I considered that.
Yeah, it's not using it's an automatic. It's automatic as well there.
You know what I think is a great buy right now, Arch? The first.
Is it automatic? It's coaxial. It's coaxial. Sorry, what's a great buy?
The Zenith, not the Zenith. I'm sorry. The Daytona's after the Zenith. The first in-house movements. What is it? The
oh yeah, the pre-ceramic.
16520, something like that, right? I don't know, what is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, they're great buys. The only thing is, JJ, they're still. It's a lot more money than a Speedy.
Yeah.
I really want to get my Speedy back, JJ. I fucking miss it. You know that?
What did you do with it?
I'm going to agree. A true watch collector needs at least one Speedy.
What's that?
What did you do with it?
I offered it as collateral when I got the JLC. It was a title loan. Title loan, JJ. Title loan. You ever heard of a title loan?
Yeah, those are no good. Maybe it's time to do some trimming, Arch. You could pick up a 116520 for like 17 grand, probably.
I've been down the Rolex Daytona path before. It's too expensive for me. I got to tell you something. You know what I really do want an Amiga? What about I want to get the Speedmaster 2. I love that. The reissue. You know the reissue?
Which one?
Do you miss the Maserati Blue Daytona at all, Archie?
Look, I got to tell you something. I really love that watch, but the Bluesy did the same. I wasn't wearing it because I always went to the Bluesy. Because I didn't want to scratch that gold bezel. You know the bezel?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always went to the Bluesy. I'd never ever when I went to Hock when I had to buy the JLC, he actually he said, just give me the Bluesy. And I said, oh no, I can't give you the Bluesy because it means too much to me. You understand?
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely an Archie watch, for sure.
That's the way it is.
I think George Clooney is an asset. But that's something for our conspiracy theory show, maybe. Hey, I just posted in the WhatsApp. JJ.
Yeah, I saw it. I replied to you. I just looked at it. Very cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you get a flat link like that, and it
looks very similar to the 321, actually.
Exactly. Now, mine has a swapped out dial. I swapped it. The dial. You don't have to do that, of course, but I mean, I'm just saying.
What did you do? Why did you swap it out?
Well, there was a reissue from 2000, but they didn't put it in the proper straight lug case. But the dial is straight out of 1962. So by getting that dial and they were selling them for $600 or $700. By getting that dial and putting it in a first Amiga in space, then you're really right up on 1962. Because the first Amiga in space has its own unique dial that's not meant to be a reissue. It's completely like it never existed.
I got to tell you something. You've got to remember something with these watches, Doc.
It's all for fun. It's all about enjoying
You
it.
can get too involved with so many varieties of Speedmaster. It just gets so caught up with this. And I honestly think, how many Speedmasters do you need in a collection? For me, I would like to get, you know what I'd like to get?
I think
got
you
the
only need one.
3861. And you know what else I want to get? I tell you what else I want to get. I want to get the Speedmaster 2. I think that is so fucking gorgeous. That's such a gorgeous watch.
2?
Yeah, the Mark II. You know the Mark
Oh,
IIs?
the Mark II. Well, it's at least it looks different.
Now,
so at least
this is in,
it makes sense to
they're
have
doing it
both
in-
of those.
I don't
now,
like this.
I don't either.
you don't
I
like
don't
it's
like
in,
it.
you
But
like
at
it
least
in
it's
two-tone?
different.
What do you think of it in two-tone? I think that's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that.
Two, like, what is it, 60s, 70s stylish for me? I don't
It
know.
ends up looking very Citizen. It looks like a Citizen watch.
I like the new
think
Citizen that came out.
They're using the caliber 30330 movement, which is a column wheel coaxial escapement. What a fucking amazing watch with a silicon balance spring.
Not to go car talk on us or anything, but this was just like with Porsche. This was meant to be a replacement, just like when they meant to replace the 911. So they were going to replace the tried and true, Speedmaster Professional with this. But it didn't quite work out.
I got to tell you something. The reason it didn't work out, you know why?
Because aesthetically, it's inferior to the original. People like their Speedmaster Professional. They didn't want to mess around with this thing.
I got to tell you, you've got to remember something with these watches, okay? This Speedmaster Mark II, Omega went to NASA. NASA told him to get fucked.
Sorry.
I mean, why is that so? Why did they do that? They didn't care.
They didn't need him anymore. That's why.
You think
Mission
that's funny?
accomplished.
I think that's sad, don't you?
Oh, it is sad, but I mean, it's the truth. That Omega used NASA, but NASA used Omega with that whole moon landing deal, and then they didn't need him anymore after that, right? Right? What did they need him for after that? The space station?
Exactly. I got to tell you, chronographs. Do you like your chronographs manual wind or automatic?
Are you asking me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's got to be.
Costco's calling. Hold on.
I just put him on hold. It's got to be, for me, it's got to be manual wind. I like the streamlined case manual wind, and I actually enjoy winding the thing when I wake up.
Yeah, I think it's cool to have a manual wind chronograph.
Yeah.
I
don't, a lot of people make a big deal because it's not automatic and they like automatic watches, and I just don't get that because I don't wear the same watch every day. So I like being able to set my watch and wind my watch.
It's funny you say that because when Patek has their manual wind high-end chronograph, no one even balks at it, do they?
I don't think so.
It was.
I will admit, if I'm wearing, like, on occasion, I've worn like a sub or whatever I'm wearing, and I'll wear it several days in a row just because I'm busy. There is some convenience in it being self-winding. I'm not going to say there isn't, but generally I'd prefer just to have a manual wind.
There is some convenience. Yeah. Yeah. I got to tell you, I really think the best. I really want to. I got to be honest with you. The best watches are no dates and manual winds. That's what I find I love most as a collector because you got so many in your box.
Exactly. And that's why I don't like
And
chronographs with a date. Chronographs with a date are a real turnoff.
yeah, yeah. Well, you know how I feel about world times with a date, don't you?
It makes it not a real world time.
What do you think, JJ? Tell me what you think, JJ.
About what, Arch?
Would
What
you
was your
need a
question?
date? Do you find the chronographs that are manual
Oh.
wind with no date
No,
are the best?
I prefer them sportier with no date, to be honest.
Sportier with no date.
Yeah. To me, chronograph it can't be a one and done. I just don't. I don't think that's a good one and done. I should say. I feel like it's more of a specialty watch that you have fun with. That's why I like what Doc said. I kind of like manual wind. You know, no date, sporty. You put it on every once in a while when you want to feel good and have a cool looking watch on. Not necessarily your daily. You know.
Have you fallen in love with chronographs? Do you think the chronograph function is the best?
I think it's useless. No, I think it's useless, to be honest. I never use it. I think it's the coolest looking. It's this very sporty look to the watch.
You can't swim with it. You usually can't swim with them, can you?
It's not a watch I would wear to swim with. I mean, it's a watch I would wear if you're out on a date or out at a bar. You know, you want to have a cool, interesting piece on. I think more like a Submariner was more of a daily, more of a swim piece. You know, more of a watch you'd want automatic with a a date. Just my opinion.
The thing is, JJ, you were actually going to go to Florida at one stage, weren't you?
Well, that's quite the pivot there, Arch. But yeah, I was thinking about it, but it's too hot. I don't want to stay there all year.
The bugs are too big.
Yeah. Unless I can move into Doc's Report's house. If he leaves me his house and his will, then I'll move to the Villages, baby.
I got to be honest with you. The thing you must remember is, JJ, these watches, these were designed as instruments, okay? They serve a very clear purpose. I've really fallen in love with chronographs. I'm chronograph crazy.
Yeah, I have 3 out of 8 watches, so I hear you.
No comment.
Well, I got 4 of the bastards. I got 4 of the bastards, JJ. How you think I feel? You know,
hopefully
I
good.
have a lot. I have a lot of chronographs. My collection is chronograph heavy, but I don't care. I like chronographs.
Well, you're a Daytona collector, but that's different, Doc.
Well, that's true too, but I have chronographs besides the Daytonas as well.
Oh, you do?
Well, I mean, I have the Speedmaster. I have my Breitlings, right?
See, I honestly, I got to tell you something, Doc. I really want to add a Breitling to my collection. And I'm thinking this time I want to add a Super Ocean Heritage chronograph.
Great piece for the money.
Oh, amazing.
I sold mine.
Which one?
No, I'm never going to sell the Super Ocean Heritage I got from you. That's a
great watch. That's the
my
black dial one.
Watch. But I had a black dial chronograph, but it was 46 millimeter. Way too big for me.
I got to tell you, Doc,
yes,
I've become chronograph centric. Okay, people are criticizing me on my channel for the fact that I got so many chronographs, and I don't know why they just can't let me enjoy chronographs. You know what I'm saying?
You're kind of sounding like, and I don't want to make accusations, but you're almost sounding chronosexual about now.
Yeah, I am very chronosexual. That's the word, Doc. And let me just bring it up here. I'm actually going to have to cut some watches out of my collection, JJ. I've got to be honest with you. I just really cannot afford the fucking things.
Yeah, this is an easy cleanup, Archie. You're just being
Look
a
at this.
difficult
This is.
fucker.
I've actually looked at the cleanup. This is what I'm looking at keeping. JJ, what do you think?
Wait a minute. So you're getting rid of the Explorer 2?
Explorer 2? Speedy?
Why are you getting rid of the Speedy?
I thought you weren't getting rid of that. That was a gift.
I'm going to give
No?
it to my son.
Oh, well, that's different. That's commendable, actually. Okay.
Get rid of the Explorer 2. Get rid of the JLC, right? What do you think?
I think you should keep the Explorer 2. That in the world time. To keep that as like your beater. Get rid of that Tudor.
I'd rather have the Tudor, but what do you think of the Tudor?
Why? Why would you rather have the Tudor? Explain to me. Why is that better than the Explorer 2?
I like divers. Once you got the world time, do you really need an Explorer 2?
Yes, different watch. Totally different watch. That's more of a beater travel watch. The other one's a classy, dressy travel watch.
You
What
sure
about
you don't
the-
want to? You sure you don't want to get rid of the Zenith?
I love that open heart.
Okay.
Nothing else Bear hates that much.
Do you find it much more interesting than the Speedy? I'm assuming you do, being that
It's automatic. High beat. It's a high beat. Hey, Boo, how are you?
What's
Hey,
up?
Boo.
Hey, listen, I want to tell you, I didn't expect it. I appreciate the $327 PayPal that you sent Circular Drama LLC. I had my CFO cut that payment in half and send an advance payment to Ross Rachel Brady. So thank you very much for that. I was not expecting to be paid that quickly.
No worries.
wow. So that
Thank
means
you.
on the panel right here, you have $974 in payments. Wow.
No. I do the main show for free. That's gratis, but Circular Drama LLC does everything else at a 40% cut.
No. I'm just talking about the payments he's made today.
You got yours too. Oh
Yes,
man,
me
he's
and
flush
Doc.
with cash. Beautiful.
I
Me
got
and
my
Doc.
$10, Curly.
Who the fuck is Archie and Son?
Archie and
It's now time.
Oh yeah, Daddy.
Bring bear and make your life easy. Cause it's not something's going on. So Archie, don't you agree? Pick bear instead of OC. Now stop fucking around. Pay him a wage. OC might be gone.
That's fantastic. Yet another pillow.
I got to tell you there, that music of Danny is just incredible. Okay. It's inspiring. Okay. It's just inspiring. He inspires me every day he comes on and sings.
He
It's
inspires
just-
you so much. It should be 35 in appearance. Absolutely.
How are you, Curly? What's going on?
I got some messages that I really don't understand. Do you realize that Ape super chats under maybe 4 or 5 different accounts? So
No idea.
Why would Lux time him out for 86,000 seconds? And why didn't
By the way, Curly, I got something to tell you. I'm moving away for the paid. Nobody's going to be paid on my streams anymore.
What?
does
You
that
mean I'm not
include
gonna
the
get my
dungeon too?
$10?
Wait, does that include the dungeon also?
I'm not paying anybody anywhere, okay? I'm moving away from that
Oh.
model.
Oh,
You
beautiful.
mean the money's coming from the LLC instead?
It's a great time to do that when you've had 4 like record-breaking days in a row between all your platforms. Perfect timing. You and your business partner Lux. What a great business model. You know, you should fucking fuck the 4 pillars too. You don't need that. Have fun with Lux, Archie. Guy makes $200 on a morning show and gets 6 people on a panel, builds some momentum, and then he just fucking decides to take the fucking a no-show the next day Doesn't tell anybody, even though he's in everybody's WhatsApp, so he could fucking send you screenshots. Okay? Useless fucking lump of shit that he is, like a typical government worker. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I guess you don't want anything Gonzo streamed to your fucking channels from London.
Look, Curly, I'm just joking, okay?
No, I'm not joking. Why in the fuck, when Lux finally gains some momentum, people get comfortable, he makes a great morning show. You have private info that, you know, throws down 2 $100 super chats, and everybody else super chats. And then the next day, he doesn't even have enough respect for a core audience of 60 to 80 people to say, go into WhatsApp and say, hey guys, I'm taking a day off. You know how disrespectful and fucking arrogant that is to do to a core audience, Archie? Especially when everybody rounded up to help him, came on the panel, he did a great show. Then he turns around and he bites Ali's head off and tells Ali, well, it's none of your business what I do. Why don't you fucking have some customer service fucking seminars with that little fucking lump of shit who's basically useless unless somebody comes on the panel and helps him? I like Luxy. I respect him because he starts a show every day, but enough is enough.
Yeah, I understand, Curly.
Yeah, I mean, if he's your friend, he should have your best interest in mind, which means you don't fucking time out apes who's loved by every fucking punter in the London Watch group. You don't do that. You don't do that to people. Why? Because he's thin-skinned. He creates his own problems, and then people troll him, and then he fucking can't take the trolling. It's bullshit. Then what's he gonna do? He's gonna come on here. Tell me what you're saying, you piece of shit. Archie, why do you fucking implode your own momentum? You had great momentum all this week. Tan's starting pre-shows. We're rocking and rolling on the dungeon. Jock's back to doing dungeons. And then that little prick alienates the fucking momentum that everybody's working hard to build. Why? Why would you have a fucking no-show the following day after you started building momentum? And everybody came on the panel, 6 people on the panel. JB, you had Jock, you had all these people come on the panel, have a great fucking show after you left. $240 on the morning show, and then the next day he fucking does a no-show. Does it make any sense? And you know what? Let me tell you something. Nobody fucking won a war with Tim Wright. You don't win a war when your enemy fucking blows himself up. Who the fuck takes credit for that? The guy blew himself up, and he's still blowing himself up. And things are going so good that now what? You don't have anything positive to look at? Everything's positive here. You got great viewership. You've actually been doing very well on Super Chats, and Tan doesn't have to backfill all of it in. So he gets to help out Marcelo a little bit. We got great drama going on. And then you do this shit. Don't fucking pay nobody. Fucking have fun. Fucking babbling for a fucking half hour about fucking you. Put your fucking watch fucking collection back up and fucking make 10 shows out of that. See how that works. If you take the fun out of people helping you, nobody's going to help you, Archie.
Okay. Curly.
And I'll tell you another thing. That fucking forehead yesterday, he pulled a metagame on you. Do you know that, Archie? The guy who's rebel streaming you right now. Now, I don't mind OC. He got a free courtesy the first time. He got to make demands, close panel, this and that. Now he's going to have to navigate his own self. Don't fall for that guy's empty suit shit because he had a purpose yesterday. You know what it was? You want me to show it to you? He played you. Now, I don't blame him because that's his job, but he did play you. And you know what they did? They made you part of a big fuck you to Timmy, and you don't even know it. And they kind of made you the short end of the fucking joke. Did you know what happened yesterday, Archie, after he came here?
No, I don't. Tell me what happened.
And he promoted the mega unboxings, which basically was another put together fuck you to Tim Wright. I'll show you a clip, and then you tell me if it reminds you of something that you're fucking greasy little fucking New York City politician promised you. What do you think, Arch? Yeah. Are we switching to pillar number 3, or you still want to go back to pillar 1 and 2?
Yeah, no, I agree. Let's do it. Do it, Curly. Do it.
Well, you're going to have to read your super chat.
Here we go. We got a super chat in. Thank God we got a super chat in. It's very, very difficult at the moment. We got cheesecake, £5. Arch, do you do DBS, FBI, back road checks on your employees? Did you do such before you hired Lux? Of course not. Everybody's here is welcome to appear. We got Madman, $10. Arch, one more time for Bear, please. I had the whole OC in my hand. I had the whole OC in my hand. I had the whole damn OC in my hand. I had the whole OC in my hand. In my hand. Da, da.
There you go. Everybody's saying we need some kind of we need a little bit more gay atmosphere on this panel. There's too much testosterone. It seems like little bi-curious type men keep your attention. Is that true? Are we too manly to keep your attention? Is that why you're always doing taxes and checking stuff? What happened? What do you think, JJ? Do we got too much testosterone?
Curly, I'm just giving you some gag. I tell you, let me just explain it to you. Curly, everyone's being paid, okay? I'm telling you honestly, everyone's paid. We got the deal with Mookie, no problems. I got the deal with Mental Jock. I got the deal with Lux. Bear, I said to Bear, I'm running a bit short. Come back on the 22nd.
Why would? Well, let me ask you something. I mean, what didn't you pay him for the whole month of April?
Who's that? Who are we talking about?
Bear. You paid him for the month of April, didn't you?
Bear gets paid weekly. He was up to date.
Oh,
I do not owe Bear any money.
Oh,
He's the only employee who gets paid in advance.
Oh, he gets paid in advance. I didn't know. Oh, okay. So this is a completely different deal. So he's got a different contract than everybody else.
Correct. Bear has got an exclusive contract. He gets paid in advance.
Well, that changes everything then. I mean, I guess if he doesn't, I mean, usually you put the work in, then you get the check after the work.
I know, but he doesn't seem to like that.
Ah.
I mean, I've paid him in advance before.
That's between you and him, big boy. I mean, that's the problem that we have. I mean, people got to solve these alternate beefs that really have nothing to do with you. I just want to point out the fact that OC, he may have come here and, with the umbrella of unity and, the empty suit talk. I mean, it is what it is. Nobody expects anything. It was like when Tam brought Marcelo back. Look, everybody knew what Marcelo was, right?
Correct.
If you get caught in Marcelo's web, the second time around, it's your fault. It's not his fault. He never changes. He's always the same. So I have the same thing with OC. I mean, if you think that OC's a trustworthy player, then it's on you. I mean, yesterday, what he did, his purpose was
he used me.
Oh yeah. You know what? The funny thing is, Archie, let me ask you something. Do you remember when you were taking all the slings and arrows from the punters because you finally admitted that you were keeping in contact with OC, and that was after we knew that he copyright striked one of your proxy channels that was always running game on them, and the punters were shocked that you kept in contact with OC. Remember that? And they got their photo op opportunity at Watch Time New York, and everybody gave Hoff a hard time for kind of being neutral, right?
Yeah.
What reasoning did you give the punters that you were still in communication with OC and a bit cordial? What did he promise you? Come on, think about it. Don't shuffle papers. Think about it. A little bit of attention I need from you.
He promised me we would move forward. That's what he said. He said I would bring him in all of Tim's viewers to
No, at that time you were rebuilding your watch collection. What did he promise you?
Oh yes, Tiffany Patek.
Right. And then what ended up happening? Why did you finally did you yield to the pressure of the punters?
He tried to switcheroony. He said, "Oh, let's just get a normal one." And I said, "Hang on a minute. This ain't a good deal." We ended up building I was doing him a favor, and he tried to switch it as he's doing me a favor.
Yeah,
It's
and
bad
who was the gentleman that you met at Watch Time New York from the House of Patek? Didn't the guy recognize you and had a talk with you, and that's when OC approached you? Do you remember that? That's a story you told us.
Yeah.
He said that, with your relationship, you should have been you are already the unofficial ambassador for Patek. And if
look, it is what it is. Curly, everyone says things.
Yeah, but you believed it because you kept in contact with him, right? If anybody deserves a Tiffany stamp Patek, it's you, Archie, right? So there was a little bit of a backstory, a little bit of a promise, a little bit of a name dropping, right? A little bit of politicking.
It's very difficult, but Curly, you can't.
Okay, look at the screen, Archie. Look at the screen. Guess what? This was right after your show. You linked to this, which was fine, but don't get it twisted. OC had a reason for coming on here and being gracious with you. He was promoting this unboxing. Check it out. Sure. This is $2,600 worth of super chats happen on this channel.
Wait, did you grab a napkin? So I thought, you know what, Boston? I thought about grabbing the napkins, but the girl came in. Not easy to.
What? Let me fast forward a little bit. Go look at that blue box. Do you see the blue box?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see.
So from
How
what
many
I
are
was
stamps? Like 1 out of 100 or some shit.
So out of this watch, they get 3 stamped per year.
Okay.
So I thought that there was Tiffany Pateks like all over the world. Apparently, there's only one. That's New York City.
One in New York City. Hey, and this guy has never bought a Patek from the AD ever. Archie, a lot of help. He must have had a lot of help from the community, not the Archieverse, the community.
Is that true?
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Do you recognize the voice,
so
Archie?
There's 3 of these in the world for 2024.
Buckley?
That's our man Buckley. Yes, sir.
That's what he told me. That's what they told me. I don't know if it's true.
Now you think OC knew what this watch was. You think he would have mentioned it a little bit too. You know, Archie, this unboxing will have special importance to you. Archie, if maybe you would want to join us, Archie, since you're so kind to share the link and you have me on taking all the slings and arrows.
Actually, he did invite me on, but I was busy, Curly.
Oh, he did. All right. Well, I didn't know that. See, that changes things. Let's see.
I can show you the email.
No, I believe you, Arch.
Let's go.
Look at that, Archie.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
Wow.
So, yes, it is Tiffany stamped.
Ooh.
Look at that. Rose gold. Annual,
beautiful watch.
Annual calendar, Arch?
5396. Beautiful watch.
Beautiful.
Whoa, Jesus. Wow. Really cool. Wow.
Okay, so there was that. Now, the funny thing is, Archie, while this was going on, because I didn't have time early, I happened to jump on Marcelo's channel late, okay?
Yeah.
And I talked about, do you really think that Buckley was able to get this watch of a lifetime without help from maybe a person like OC or Boston? And guess who popped in the chat while he was still on Diego's channel? You'll never guess.
OC.
Yeah, and you know what he said? He said, at the time when I was offering a hand in friendship to my friend Paul, he told me he wasn't able to afford the Tiffany stamped watch. It wasn't going to happen right away. It was going to take time. But at that time, Archie didn't have the funds. See the politicking that goes on. And then guess what, Archie? Then later on that night, after I bounced off, guess who bounced on Marcelo's channel? Look at who's there. Who do you see, Arch? Oh,
I went to.
We got Neo, and look at it right there. We got OC right there. You see him? That's Marcelo's channel, Arch.
Try some. Neo, how are you doing, bro?
Hey, do you want me to pull up some pictures of Buckley's watch?
Hey, I got a super chat. We got cheesecake, 2 pounds. Panel thoughts on Lux's attitude towards Ali. Lux loves Ali.
No, No, I have to disagree. I think he was
I
a bit
totally missed the
disrespectful.
morning show, so I have no idea what happened. But I'm
I
all
mean, I
ears.
can pull up the clip, but I think he was. I think Ali, being a very respectful man, a man that appreciates the punters, asked him a very simple question. Because now, Archie, is this the first time that that Luxie's missed a morning show? He did it a little bit last week, right?
Yeah. So what should I
Okay.
do then? What do I do then?
What Ali asked him about the last time he did this was, when you take time off, you're in the WhatsApp group now. Could you have notified somebody and let the punters know? Because, Archie, whether Lux puts on a bad show or a good show, you have a core audience of 60 to 80 people that show up every fucking time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Don't you think it's a little disrespectful to just leave them hanging? There's somebody else that's known to do that, but it's a bit like taking your audience for granted. I think that's what Ali was kind of, making Lux realize. And Lux's basic response was, well, whose business it is? It's none of your business. It's none of your business what I do. Why do I have to tell anybody anything? You think that's right for talent to do that to an audience?
I see your point, Curly. You make a very good point.
I mean, he could easily just say, Marcelo, I can't run a morning show, or Jock, I can't run a morning show. Can you let the punters know? And then maybe you guys could start something up in the meantime. I mean, like I said, the hardest part about building momentum is to keep the momentum going. I mean, I know a lot of people see it that way. Curly, pull up the clip. Pull up the clip, Curly. Lux hates the community. Pull up the clip, Curly. Lux hates the community. You know what? I don't want to beat up on Lux. I think that the next time Luxie does a morning show, I think Ali.
That for you, Curly. Cheesecake, £2. Pull up the clip, Curly. Lux hates the community.
I don't think Lux hates anybody. I think he may take it for granted, like a typical civil servant. I mean, that's the attitude I see in Luxie. I don't know. I mean, Archie, you've kind of got a legacy where you could get away with that, but I think maybe Luxie should realize that he's not, he's not you. People forgive you. They're not going to forgive Lux for taking him for granted. Just my opinion. I mean, if he's got his ear on the ground better than I do, then you let me know. Basil's Beezels, Archie.
Basil's Beezels, $2. So OC is taking credit for Buckley's new watch.
Look, you talk about it. Like I said, he appeared on Marcelo's show when I said, I really find it hard to believe that Buckley got that as a first-time purchase from a Tiffany boutique store. There's also the backstory that, he was promising to get Archie a watch like this. So I would have to say, and his behavior on the stream when Buckley unboxed it, but I believe that maybe people like Q, Boston, and OC might have put in a good word for our friend Buckley. Hey, no, hey, listen, great achievement, no envy, no jealousy. I'm just saying, it's just kind of funny, and the thing that changes it is that Archie's telling me that he was invited to go on the show, so that changes the perspective for me. So I'm glad to hear that they did invite him. See, Angelic Slayers, I think he wraps up the sentiment. Archie, you okay, Arch?
He's disrespecting the company, Arch, not showing up to work, and worse, he gives the brand a bad name by not letting us punters know he's not coming.
That's it.
Fair point. I will mention it to him, okay?
You also have a couple super chats.
We got a couple of super chats. Let's go through them. Cheesecake, $2. Lux has never done a hard day's work. Loves easy dollars. And Madman, $5. Hey, Arch, do you think he invited you to come on and check out the unboxing to show you what you missed out on with him? Asking for Timmy. Look, I got to tell you something. He mentioned he can get... Look, I honestly, I'm more happy with the world time I got secondhand. Okay, I don't buy new. I'm not in New York. It's all difficult. Okay, it's all difficult. It's just difficult. So it doesn't matter. P Clan, $5. OC came in to rub your nose in the fact that your Tiffany stamp Patek went to Buckley. Hilarious. That's a perfect watch for you, Archie. Look, it's also very expensive. A full retail annual calendar? Fuck, that's expensive.
How much is it, Archie? How much is how much? He said that it's no even though it comes from Tiffany and the boutique and it's stamped, it doesn't cost any more than a regular annual calendar.
It'd have to be 50,000 US.
Yeah.
I have a
Wouldn't it?
hard
I don't
time
know.
believing
I
that
don't have
Tiffany
50,000.
stamp doesn't make it more expensive.
That's well, that's according to that's what he said. It's the same. It's
Same price.
It's the same price.
That's shocking.
But I mean, the thing is, I don't have 50,000 US dollars in this economy.
Well, I mean, Archie, but you got to think back. We're talking about the Calmex days where all you really had was you had the Speedy that got gifted to you.
Yep.
And you had your Explorer at that time. Remember, you hadn't even bought any watches yet.
Yes, correct.
So,
Correct.
you know, that was in the days where Archie was for a small period of time, he was actually financially responsible.
Yes, very small period, Curly.
That's okay. Well, you know what happens, but I think you should, you know what, when positive things happen, you should point out the positives. Don't dwell on the negatives. I mean,
ABC's joining the chat. ABC, how are you?
Now here's to you, Archie Luxury. OC loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Archie Luxury. Timmy Wright has left and gone away. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
So Patek Philippe says, Logan Hall, it's shtick. OC promised AC3 of 5212, not an annual calendar. Completely different watch. Oh, that was in 2023. But anyways, we do have another problem that's probably going to have to involve you, Archie. And I don't want you to misspeak when this ugly thing pops its head again. So do you want a little live time info that you might need to grapple with in the future?
Sure.
Okay, let's do this. You got another super chat?
Cheesecake, £2. Arch, what would it take to fire Lux?
Now, listen, Cheesecake, you've heard me. I've talked about Lux's maybe downfalls or his inability to show gratitude. But let me ask you this. Who is going to take Lux's place? He does that you got to give him credit for doing this. The minimal, even the minimal is hard because it's consistent. And the hardest thing in my opinion, the hardest thing is consistency. And Lux does start the show consistently. These are the first 2 days off he's taken off in 16 months. So you got to give him credit for that. Who's going to fill those boots? Who wants to fill those boots? I give you that dilemma that Archie has to wrestle with, right? That's a big dilemma, right, Arch? I mean, 35. Now get something straight, Archie. You told people he gets 35 an hour. I was under the understanding it's not that it's my business, but he gets 35 a show. And most of the times he's doing an hour and 15, an hour and a half show. Yeah.
Yes,
So he gets it per show, not per hour. I don't know why you told people per hour.
Yes.
You got another super chat from our friend Madman.
Exactly it, Curly.
Yeah, we got to hear this stuff out.
$10. Arch, all shit aside, you're the pontiff, regardless of whether you own a hillbilly tourbillon or not. We love you, Arch. You know this.
There's Ozzy Mateship from my Paisan. Madman, Undertaker, JD, GMT. These guys really make me understand what Ozzy Mateship's all about, Archie.
Yes, sir.
Archie, do you want me to speak to you in a little bit of a feminine voice to keep your attention, Archie?
Yes,
Would that
sir.
help? Would that be better for our relationship, Archie?
Yep.
You okay, Arch?
Yes.
You seem to be
I
distracted,
just got
Archie.
somebody at the door. I got to grab it. Okay.
Okay, get your coffee
Oh, that's
delivery,
done.
Archie.
Someone else is getting it. It's all good. They're doing it themselves. They don't need me. It's okay. It's all good.
It's all
Sorry
good.
about that. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, Curly. Thank you.
Curly, it's
Curly,
easy. People
Could
come
I
on.
just go to my? Could I just go to the fridge in the garage and get a bottle of soda water? I need to have one of these, Jay. I'm having a really.
Of course. Let's see if we got some clips to play. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Let me see if I can find an intermission clip. We need intermission here. Hang
I'll
on.
be back
a
in a minute. How about that clip?
You got it. How about we don't have the minute one. Let's see. I know. You know what? I got one. Let's see if I could pull this one up. We got a new one. We got a little bit of a new one. Let's see if I can make this happen. Let me see. Where is it at? Hang on 1 second here. I'm kind of playing around with some editing with this, so I kind of. This is a collab, but this is a circular drama collab, so no one person can be blamed for this in case they get mad for this being played.
Here we go, guys. I'm just getting some. I'm gonna have some vitamin C because I got to tell you, Curly, sometimes it's a bit hard to take your dose of. We lost all the panel. Where's everyone gone? Where's JJ gone? What's happened?
It's intermission. It's intermission. Everybody's taking an intermission. Here you go, Arch. This is a Circular Drama LLC little clip we want to play. This is a Thailand Memories, baby. Thailand Memories. Smoking balloons and killing the beers.
I was drinking a lot of shit.
3 liters.
Also high buttons and stuff. So high buttons. Hello.
They want to see your face. There we go.
High buttons.
We need some money. 5 minutes later. No, seriously, we got to end it now because I've got to end it.
I'm eating chips.
Marcel, they're crunching like a demon right now.
I'm eating chips, man. Did I close the shop? I think I closed the shop.
Sorry.
We lead on 4. You do know Ronald is a salesman. He's the big swinging dick of Bangkok. I'm in bangers. Having it large. I'm here for a wedding. Yeah. So, yeah. I got the world time on. Yeah. I got it from a reputable dealer. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it, Curly.
Lots of influence in that. Lots of alcoholic influence and smoking balloons in that. You got a super chat, Archie.
We got a super chat. We got a great super chat. It's from Cheesecake, £2. Archie, don't skip super chat. How much was Lux's last pay? I think. Hello there.
Answer the question.
I think it's about $1,500.
Holy fuck.
Aussie.
That's still a lot.
Is that per show?
It's for a month's work. A month. Hello, Bear. How are you, my friend?
Hey, Curly, how you doing, man?
What's up, Bear? How do you?
How's it
How
going,
are
Bear?
labor laws? Can you? You could stretch. You could stretch fucking monthly pay. I thought 2 weeks was the max. International labor laws. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't know either, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be transparent. I get paid 450 Aussie dollars, which is 300 US dollars, for a week that I supposedly work.
Bear,
okay.
The balloon head actually showed his fucking reoccurring payment to you on the screen. The balloon head.
Who is the balloon head?
Archie. You think it's smart to fucking put your fucking credit card statement on the show with reoccurring payment going to Bear? You think that was a smart move?
What did he show? I'm curious. I didn't see that. He showed what he pays me, right?
Yeah, recurring payment. Yeah.
What do you mean reoccurring? What does that mean, reoccurring?
Auto pay.
No, he doesn't auto pay me. That's a lie.
That's what his credit card statement said.
So
you think that was a good move, Archie? You think that was smart?
That's not going to me. That if he showed that, he's lying. He pays me when I'm available. He doesn't pay me, obviously, when I'm not available. And he always tells me, "Oh, you are always welcome back. You're always welcome back." And every time I come back, I have to ask him, "Okay, do you want me to come back? Just let me know." "Oh, I love you, but I can't pay you because I'm broke." Okay, I love you, but I can't pay.
Bear, did you just hear him? Bear's the only one I have to pay in advance.
Listen, he pays in advance sometimes, not always. Sometimes he cries how broke he is, so I have to wait, right? But the bottom line is he doesn't owe me anything. That's the truth. Also, it cannot be reoccurring because I don't always work the same. There are weeks I work and there are weeks I don't work. I never work full month, that's for sure.
Archie, was there some reason that 2 nights ago you did that? You put that up? Did you make that stream members, by the way? Did you get the message?
Yeah. It's
members.
So can you explain
Not a smart
that?
move.
Actually, what was that reoccurring payment to me?
What's up, boys?
Hello. We got the narrative on.
Oh shit! I think I'm bailing out. This looks like a man.
Pay this man his money. Bear, this is a perfect opportunity to say, pay him. Pay this man his money.
Pay
this man the money.
No, I want to know why are you making stuff up, Archie? Why you bullshitting?
I never made
what
anything
reoccurring
up.
payment?
Any payment that you make more than once, they call it a reoccurring payment. Just an option on the screen that says reoccur. Duplicate the payment you've already made.
You pay me only when I'm available.
I know.
They
misunderstood what it is. They misunderstood what it is.
Oh, why are you presenting it like a regular reoccurring payment?
I wasn't presenting it. I was just doing something on a different screen, and I forgot to turn the share off.
Exactly. But what is the purpose of showing that to begin with? I asked.
I was looking at porn. Thank God the porn didn't come up.
Archie, you're something else.
Yeah, Curly, that was on a live stream, right? Because I was like, man, turn off your fucking PayPal.
That's why we fucking told them to fucking make it private without telling anybody.
Look, the thing is this Bear is a very help me, Tan. What do I do? I've got angry Bear. How do I fix this mess?
Oh, I'm not angry.
Pay
I'm angry
him.
because
Pay this man his money.
because you're making stuff up. I told you.
I'm not making anything up. They're running the show. They're just saying.
You know what? You're very calculative. I'll tell you what it is. You're very calculative, and I would be too. I don't blame you. I'm the man who understands how you kind of look for the money. So basically, things are going well. You have a decent support, which you call free support, on the evening shows and the main shows. Why would you feel you need to pay? The problem you don't see is that you need a consistency. Like if I say I'm available for a week, I'm available for a week, correct? I'm at the beginning of the show, during the show, and the end of the show, okay? And besides that, I try very hard to connect you with the Panthers, to connect you with the chat, to push the specific topics to get a narrative going, to whatever is best in my opinion, and those who understand the show in their opinion what is the best to do. So what you see now is, oh wait, I can get away this time without paying him this week, and that's fine. But then don't bullshit me and say, oh, whenever you are available, you're always welcome. Don't say that.
Okay, Bear. I tell you what. Can I pay you on the 22nd? Come now.
Listen, Archie.
Yes or no?
Yes or no? Let me ask you a question first. Did I ever say no to that?
Okay, let's do it then. Let's do it then.
Archie, can I ask you a question? What the fuck is this poll? Is it worth Bear to appear on stream? Yes or no? I mean, are you serious? You never learned your lesson about polls and mentioning key people on your panel? I mean, what the fuck is that? What are you running? What kind of a shtick are you? Are you running Archie, are you trying to run a pillar of your own?
I gotta tell you, I'm happy to have Bear on now. Bear, you happy to be on now?
Listen, that's not the point. You're failing to answer his questions. Don't always avoid the fucking questions. Like sometimes you need to, I always told you need to make a decisions. Even if they're not popular decisions, always make them. Always be in charge.
Got a super chat, Angelic Slayer, $3. I super chat in fear of this panel, $3.
Yeah, I think you don't understand it. Like, the guy who called me to come back is on this panel, right? Like, so if you're not gonna pay him, I might as well just peace out. I'm in beautiful Boston. I'm in, this nice hotel where they gave me 2 double fucking queen beds instead of a king. But
Ken's going to pick up.
I guess I can go back to the card game, man. You tell me.
Tan's going to pick up a Tiffany stamp Patek. He's in the
man.
colony, boys.
I'm gonna go see Boston Collector. We're gonna get fucking Tiffany fucking Nautiluses. Like,
hey, Tan, Bear, of course, Curly. How you guys doing? And,
hey, Marcelino, how are you,
Marcelo?
Good. Still alive.
Hammer is in the house.
15 hours I did yesterday.
Archie, did you hear Tan's question, by the way?
I needed to open
Hang
a
on,
show.
Marcello, for a second, brother. Hang on. Archie, did you hear Tan's question? You kind of ignored his question.
Tan. Bear is back. He's starting. He's gonna start today. Bear, you're back. Okay?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna start today.
Bear,
man, this shit's been going on all day, and I was traveling, so I was like, I didn't find out what was happening until I got here. But look, pay him his money, man. What the fuck's going on here? We won the war. Pay the money.
Yeah, fuck me that. What kind of fucking? You win the war and you're broke? Like, how's that possible? Yeah, Archie, you won the war and you're broke? Like, fuck me that. And I've been looking at your performances. Well, not your performances, frankly. Dan and Curly and everyone around you. You've been doing pretty decent on all platforms. So where's the money going? All to Laxipu?
How are you taking pride in winning a war when your enemy blew himself up? He basically fucking shoved a mortar down a fucking big mortar tube and blew him and his crew up. I mean, come on. You won the war because you've been motivated for 4+ days. And
no, we're not at each other's throats, by the way.
You're crying when you got 2 loaves of bread under each arm. What the fuck you got to cry about?
It's Calibrin G3 for me.
And this poll, the only way, guys, listen. We've been down this road before with one of these troll polls. This is a troll poll. The only way that this, and Mr. Zoso taught us, the only way that this poll, you never, ever put a polarizing figure on a poll. That'd be like fucking putting me on the poll, putting, Narc on the poll. You don't do that, okay? So the only thing that's going to reverse this is a little support via $2 super chats. Vote with your super chats. Vote with the real voice, because remember, a lot of this 197 people that we have.
If you support me tonight, don't super chat.
Ooh, boycott.
Ooh, there with the boycott. We got super chat. Madman, Archie. Madman.
Here we go. Madman. Bear, you're welcome back, okay?
I'm not coming back. What do you fucking think? What the fuck do you think I am? I made a plans for the week. I asked you, you said no. I don't have a plans today, but I have a plan.
$5. Oh wow! If Tommy jumps on, we'd have the whole management crew on the one panel. Oh wait, that was Marcelo talking, and not his bird.
We're just gonna take a little break. We're gonna take a little break.
I would love to have you on. I just feel embarrassed about. I've run into a little bit of difficulty. I'd be feeling embarrassed.
Listen, I know you way too good. I know you too good. Okay, don't sell me that bullshit. All right?
Oh, look, the ShamWow salesman is in the house. Watch reporter.
Yeah, he continues to speak Russian to me, and I'm not Russian. I really don't.
Look at the special onion, and he buried it. Fuck.
Curly, you want to know what's funny? Marcelo has survived like every poll that I put for him, like to get him out.
That's
and,
true.
Like, he's the one guy who survived every fucking poll.
Yeah, but he kind of gets like the mangy dog that nobody wants to adopt, you know, sympathy fucking.
But that's a troll itself. See, that's a troll. Marcelo surviving is a troll in itself.
You know the fantastic thing with all this momentum.
What are you doing in Boston, by the way?
No, I have work.
Are you visiting a Boston investor?
Nah, I didn't reach out to nobody. But if anyone's in the chat is in Boston, wants to hang out, let me know tonight.
There's a lot of people in Boston that are in a community. I think, at least I think. I'm not sure, but
I don't know about no community, man. But nobody from the Archieverse. And that's all.
Well, I meant community. I mean, we're all together now.
We won the war. There
Don't
is
you
no
know we
community.
won the war, so now we're all together.
Archie ended the community. There is no more community.
Listen,
It's
I
only
don't
the
want to
Archieverse.
use this opportunity because I don't have other platform. Tim Wright, I reached out to you to your WhatsApp, and you blocked me. I reached out to you. I tried to jump on your stream today with the best intentions, honestly, not negative. I'm your supporter. I'm not against you. I'm against OC. I don't know why you blocked me.
Bear, you
anywhere.
must
I
you,
want to
you must not have
collaborate.
been you must not have been watching
I don't even mention it. Curly, you don't need to mention it, okay?
Well, he's not. He obviously hasn't been watching the last couple. He is
Doesn't matter, Curly. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Let's gloss
he's in
over.
a-
Keep going.
Curly, tell me. Don't, especially now. that
He is in a
everyone-
paranoid, imploding spin. There's nothing
Oh.
saving him right now. Not even O'Sheen can save him.
Well, that's too bad because I actually wanted to collaborate. I was planning to jump on tonight and talk some watches.
Well, you better bring fucking like 2 life vests. Because he's in a spiral that I don't think anybody could save. So, and I'm
he's done, man.
That kind of makes me sad.
I'm sure that big fuck you unboxings that they did and the super chats going to charity must have really fucking set him off.
I heard
His roommate is literally on stream telling him, "You better sell the watches because you don't appreciate what you had. You better do something and do something quick." And you know it's kind of hard, but I'm gonna have to listen. She included herself on the stream, so my next dungeon, I am gonna be playing parts of that stuff.
Wow.
All right, fair enough.
We have a bigger problem, Bear.
Diego made thousands
Yes.
and thousands of dollars. Is that true?
Almost $2,400 by the end of the night.
So how much is Diego on the hook for the 30%? Like how much money?
$640 out of his own pocket. And you know what? It's the biggest fuck you that this is the second time they sent him this big fuck you. And OC is making the rounds as he always does. And Archie, this is going to rear its ugly head on your platform. It did on Marcelo's. Marcelo's, you know, he was a little bit, he was streaming so long, he didn't really know what was going on. And the guys on the panel, they were kind of not paying attention because Giropel had to be there. But there's a little something that played out. Unfortunately, you're going to have to address it because it involves one of your top donors.
Who?
Here you go. I'll let the clip speak for itself. There was some very nasty accusations hurled, and some how could I say some demands were made.
I don't have anything to say. I'm just gonna hang out.
Neo, you shouldn't be so obsessed with me. I really haven't done anything to you. So, like, for you to have such a personal obsession with me, where you want to bring it into the real world, I think says a lot about your personality. It's frankly a little bit disturbing and demented that you would want to take things that are on YouTube and bring them into the real life, like call me a pedophile, call me a child sex trafficker, try and dox me, try to target my mom, try to communicate with my son. Those things are kind of strange, bro. And you should really, really think about what you're doing.
Those are some very heavy accusations to be making, and especially on Marcelo's channel. And they're going to come to your platform the next time that you happen to bring OC onto your channel. You're going to have to address this. See, the problem is that Neo and OC were actually addressing each other on the dungeon, and we made some progress. But obviously, you know, OC was didn't take that olive branch and run with it. What he's doing here is he's spreading this onto other platforms, which I don't appreciate.
On that list have only
Curly, are you sure
I mean, if we're going to be honest.
Marcelo, shut up, because you didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Just let this clip play.
Excuse me? What did you say?
I've only called you a pedophile. I've never actually done any of those other things.
You have, and you should come clean about it because
I've never seen any of
things are absolutely listen.
This happened this morning, and you know, this is what I'm saying about if parties aren't willing to move forward. Neo admitted a few things that were below the belt. I thought we made some progress. I don't think that anybody should be kneeling down at any altar to apologize, but Neo seemed to have started to move forward, but OC is obviously going backwards, but he's choosing Marcelo's channel. Then, you know, he's going to make these accusations, and listen, I pay attention enough to know a couple of things, okay? I did not ever see Neo do these accusations that OC's talking about. Did he call him a pedophile? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Neo admitted it.
Yeah.
Did he dox his first name? Yes.
No,
Neo admitted it.
I don't remember that.
These other accusations, I've never seen an example of it.
To call someone a pedophile, to call someone a pedophile is bad enough. You're an absolute.
That was already resolved on the dungeon. I'm sorry, but that was resolved on the dungeon. I mean, very openly resolved.
You're an absolute scumbag. You're an absolute scumbag. And anybody that supports you,
Okay, now what he's doing is he's doing the same thing that he did about the Watch Reporter. He's trying to do guilt by association because he actually on Watch Nicholas's channel, after he jumped off the dungeon, he went on Watch Nicholas's channel, and he happened to mention myself and Tan for financially supporting somebody like the Watch Reporter, which, listen, that's his thing to resolve with the Watch Reporter. I see the Watch Reporter as a below-the-belt troll, yes. He was warned not to go below the belt when he's on the dungeon. If he wants to do it on his channel, that's his channel. And as far as I'm concerned, Watch Reporter respected our wishes. Now, if he can't get past that, that's his own thing. But doing this guilt by association, if that's the road you want to go down, you know, there's a lot of guilt by association that could be hurled onto OC. So I don't want to go down this road.
has blood on their hands.
Has blood on their hands. And he leaves, okay? So, Archie, I think that's a little wrong because, I don't want Neo to feel like he's alienated because this guy comes on the panel now on a different platform, makes these accusations. We moved forward on 2 of them, so I don't know what these other ones are. I have never seen proof, and I'd like to see proof if he has it.
That's typical OC attaching additional story to strengthen his argument.
Listen, it's gonna be a losing proposition all day long as far as me. If you ask me to pick between Neo and OC, I'm sorry, I'm gonna pick Neo every day of the week.
I pick Neo too.
I wish if I was able to jump on yesterday, the only question that I would have asked Archie and OC would be, Archie, well, your good friend OC was one of the people who orchestrated the poll and the whole initiative of claiming that your burglary was fake. So I wanted to.
You can ask Marcelo about his involvement in that too. He
Yeah,
said
this is.
We did.
He said
Yeah,
some
but this
really
is an
awful
interesting
things,
thing.
but
See,
everybody seems to kiss
this is
his
the
ass.
this is the interesting part that you are doing. You did address that with Marcelo when Marcelo came on, but you never addressed that with OC, who was ultimately the guy who posted that poll. So my
And also,
question
there's
to
one
you:
more
why
difference.
do you have a double standards? Because Marcelo is easier to as a punch bag, or is it because you are kind of intimidated by OC, or you have some hopes from OC? Like, what's the real story here?
I think he's in love with OC. I don't think he's intimidated. I think he's in love with OC.
I could say I could weigh in on a little bit of it because I approached Marcelo and OC coming back in two different ways because they have two different styles. Marcelo is not subtle. Marcelo does not do political speech. Marcelo fucking makes videos, on his channel. He made videos for these nincompoops while they didn't allow him to live stream on his own channel. And he was very blatant about what he said.
Correct.
OC is not like that. OC plays these games. He does. I mean, I hate to say it, he's good at it if you don't stay on top of it because he'll go on this platform. He goes on Jonathan's platform and calls people attention whores, makes it off like it's a joke. But listen, even with a joke, the meta is there. The meta warfare is there. He is, even when he's joking, he's trying to make a point. Okay. I'm just saying that these additional accusations that, we got past two of them and Neil was, I thought these two were going on the road of water under the bridge, but obviously that's not good enough for him. So these are personal vendettas that he has, not only with Neil, he has it with you too, Bear.
Yeah,
you know
course, I
that.
know that. Yeah, but
Okay, so it makes it
I'm not going
awkward.
to apologize because everything I said, I stand behind it.
There's nothing. Look, he can't apologize. You can't apologize. There is no apologies. All you could do is move on.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct.
And if he's unwilling to
be
do it,
honest with you, like people ask me if I'm okay with OC coming on. I'm not okay with OC being anywhere, but it's not my say on Archie Luxury channel who's going to come on. The whole concept of being inclusive and allowing everyone to go wherever they want and to come whenever they want, that concept is the philosophy that's being implemented now. And I'm not the one that's going to fucking try to say
Bear, has anybody ever once said you had to be nice?
No.
Okay, exactly like Marcelo. Listen, if they want to come back and they're genuine about it, they're going to have to take their lumps and work out their own personal fucking issues that they have with certain people. That's it. If they can't do it, they can't do it. That's it.
I got another super chat. I gotta catch up on this super chat here. We got a super chat, Madman, $5. The real question for mine is, would this exchange between OC and Neil have happened if Lux had have run a morning show?
Where was he? Where was he? Like, he didn't say shit.
Listen, this had already started on the dungeon, okay? Plain and simple. And and two issues were confronted, the pedophile thing, the going below the belt, and Neo admitted to it. I thought that they made progress, but obviously if OC is going to be a guy that goes back and unpeels the scab, and a lot of people are going to do that, he has to be willing to move forward. If neither party is willing to move forward, it's going to make it awkward, but it's not going to change shit. Okay.
We got P Clan, $5. Arch, OC is going to bring hard-hitting panelists to your stream like he did for Tim. This will make Bear obsolete and your PayPals and super chats go way up.
That's right.
By the way, Bear, can you start tomorrow?
No, I'm actually busy. I told you. Once you told me that you are not paying me for this week, I made some plans.
How about
Tomorrow,
the 22nd? The 22nd.
I have a plans for that week as well, actually.
I thought I booked you I booked you for next week. I said let's
No,
start
you
on the 20.
No, you didn't. I never agreed to that. I just heard what you said, and I said, "Oh, that's okay. Thank you."
I didn't hear anything back, but that doesn't mean that I took that as acceptance.
You'll save a lot of money. Don't worry about it. The whole $300 US.
You got another super chat.
We got another super chat. John Swatch, $2. OC might make a good designated driver.
Hey, Johnny Cakes, how the fuck are you?
Hey, great, Curly. So listen, can you tell us about the relationship, or the sort of the relationship, or the connection between OC and registered sex offender Anthony Weiner?
I told you this before. Anthony Weiner is a nephew of Chuck Schumer. That's why he was,
Hey, right there. Watch reporter. What's with your shtick there? Seriously.
Oh my God.
Is he related to OC, or what is it? But what is the
well, they're both nephews. So what do you tell me? What happened?
So if they're both nephews, it means they're both sex offenders. You see the connection?
Oh, no, that's what you're saying. No. Listen, you're doing guilt by association. We don't believe in that, or else we'd all be guilty.
No. Listen. When the smoke is fired, Listen,
if you had a no-show political job, political job, and your cousin happened to be, a prominent New York politician that almost became mayor, and is, your sister-in-law is probably the most powerful woman in politics besides Hillary Clinton, Uma. I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to denounce that?
Uma is a member of the Muslim
Brotherhood. Be for real. You're not going to denounce that
organization. No, she
What's
is.
That?
Uma, what's the name? Uma Hubadin.
All right, take it easy. Take it easy. We're not on your channel. Take it easy. You're on the Rat Ship channel here. Take it easy.
The Rat Ship. Okay, she's.
We'll just put him in the background for the moment there.
Can I respond to 5?
I love that. That's too good.
Can I respond to 521 Taipei? Please, guys, just so it's not.
Go for it, Bear.
Can you make it? You know, he thinks I'm doing this.
521 Taipei. Bear is playing the hard to get diva now. Honestly, no. When he told me, I made some plans, man. I got plans for Thursday. I got the plans for Friday. I got a plan for Saturday, and I got the plans for next week. So that's all. Well, like I'm not gonna just fucking not do anything every night because I'm not doing fucking streams. So it's not being diva. He told me he cannot afford. Okay, done. No problem.
Archie, are you intimidated by the watch reporter, by the way?
He annoys me at times.
Why?
Why don't you address the reasons why?
I want to do the cackling Curly. Curly, can you do the cackle? How do you do that cackle?
I find he's got some very, very bad manners at times. He's got to be respectful.
He's a little over the top. He's over the top. He's kind of like an American nerd.
I watched my watch collection review. That was pathetic, man. You literally stuck on 2 watches and you kept talking over and over. There's like
let me just address the pedo comments, the OC pedo comments.
Guys,
I just want to make it very official. I never said he's a pedophile. I said he likes. It's very known that he likes to hang around young men. It seems like he's grooming them. You know, he's first sharing hotel rooms. Patel Philippe told me that he shares hotel rooms with young men. Patel, are you denying now that you told me that?
Hard to has he not shared hotel rooms with Tim and those guys? Of course he has.
He's admitted it.
Yeah, but he denied it.
I don't know what happened, but he shared hotel rooms with them. That's commonly known information.
He denied it on the Curly. Remember when I was on your show? He denied that he shared hotel rooms.
I don't understand. You got no relevance. Watch reporter. Your channel's not doing well. Your streams
actually, my channel's doing better than yours, Archie. We're getting again on a relative basis.
Doing so well. We'll see how it goes with you getting the boot there.
You got 219 people here. This motherfucker can't hold down 5 viewers, and you got 219. And your channel's doing better than ours. All right.
No, hey, Duke. You know what he did? He compared his views to the Archie Luxury channel. You know, the one that Archie puts his clips and tips in.
Yeah.
So he's like, look at. I got 1,300 views, and this Archie Luxury channel got 583.
Oh, that's funny.
Archie, I mean, you know the good thing about him. I want to get him on camera with OC on camera, and I want to take a poll on who's got the bigger Martian forehead.
Listen, Archie, you should listen to Curly, OC, and the watch reporter on the set of Laxipu.
I can't hear a word he's saying. I don't understand what he's saying. I got to tell
good,
you that
man.
I
It's
can't
good.
hear what he's saying. I can't
Why
hear.
are you such a tough guy with Marcelo only? Like that's the part. Like you do know you look like a fucking pathetic bully. Okay? What the fuck you always acting tough with Marcelo? Act tough with fucking Curly. Act tough with fucking OC. Act tough with fucking Patel. Show that you're a real man, you fuckface.
Hey, Archie, I hate to tell you this, but you know that
You don't fucking touch my Marcellino.
On the copy luxury show.
Thank you, Bear. Listen, Arch, I'm not against you, man. I mean, I just tried to help you. You know that I already saved Laxipu ass 3 times by opening my channel when he didn't open?
All right, let's not get carried away. Look at Archie. Look at fucking Marcelo's making the rounds better than OC. Look, he went on Crappie's channel and look at this exclusive interview Crappie did with him.
You know what kind of Rolex you can get for $3,000?
What do you think?
And the YouTube, that's for $50.
You hear Marcelo in the background?
Oh, what a deal.
What a strange fucking guy, man.
That was a pretty funny shtick, actually. It was original, creative.
Yeah, Patrick is a huge fan, so I gotta be cautious what I say here.
Patrick got me. He got a little bit of my foot through the door. I'm unbanned in his chat now.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? If you come to a level that people already make laugh of you and imitate you, this means the success.
I don't even know what the fuck you just said.
People are imitate, and that's a good.
What pillow are we on right now? Which pillow is
Oh, a
it?
lot of pillows.
Hey, did you watch the Locks report today, Archie? No, of course not.
No, let's play it now.
I am
$10. We got a super chat here. $10, P Clan. Just a reminder to those who sport Marcello, he said some of the most disgusting and horrible things about Archie, his robbery and his family that you'll ever hear.
Yeah, I'd love for you to have the same concern for me, P. Clen, when horrible things were said about me on the Archie Lecture channel. So feel free to send another $10 for me to backstage Archie again. But yeah, I mean, he said bad things about me too.
Look, this is very true. But the thing is, you see the people on this panel right now. We've all said nasty things, taking victory laps.
I mean, I
say
took
what you will.
nasty shit, bro. I was going after Curly. I was going after Bear. I was going after this guy.
What the
this guy over here? Fucking Marcelo. Everybody, man. Like, who gives a shit?
Hey, Tan, we always get you to send the link. You're in charge of the link. Can people stop asking me
Just don't look, man. Archie, just look. I'll give you some advice. Bite the pillow. I'm coming in dry. That's all I got to say to you with the link. Just bite the pillow. I'm coming in dry.
And Archie, all the time you mention
what does that mean, Archie? What is he saying?
He doesn't want to know where I'm sending the link. Today's the JJ. JJ's getting the link today, so we're all good.
Archie, let's be honest
Yeah,
here. You always mention me saying shit about the robbery that I already apologized like 1,000 times. OC never apologized for what he said. Why you don't ask me to apologize?
Excellent question. Answer.
Yeah. That's a fair point. I got to tell you. And you also sent me that beautiful watch, by the way, too. The Presage.
Okay, I didn't mention that you did, but okay. Fine.
Yeah, no, that's another good point. Another good point. And also came to visit you in Thailand, wherever the fuck you were. I don't forgot.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, the narrative. It's time for you to flip the coin. Do you want me to be best friends with Marcelo now, the narrative? Flip the coin.
You got to do whatever you want, man. I don't want to tell you what to do. We need it natural. We want.
I need to get bareback. Narrative. Just
I always go bareback, baby.
Narrative.
Archie, you're some kind of fucking Christian, aren't you? Aren't you Christian?
Can I tell you the truth?
Let me ask you something, fuckface. Let me ask you a question. You're kind of Christian, right? So you know the whole concept of the God gave them a free will, right? That's kind of narrative. He gives you a free will, okay? He's still gonna fucking send you straight to hell, but he's gonna see how you act. And what do? So you do have a free will. It's just you need to make a right decision.
Why is the Locks report from 10 hours ago? I thought you did one recently.
I was flying to Boston today, right? So I did it this morning.
Hey,
so it's 10 hours ago. I thought you did one before the Archie show.
I covered yesterday's show this morning.
Okay, so Lux report the OC aftermath. That's the most recent.
That's
okay,
got $10 Toyota Mo.
Here we
Archie
go.
Luxury.
$10. Awesome panel. Hey, Tan, I need to fix this up with Bear, okay? It's going to...
What is there to fix, fuckface? I'm busy next 2 weeks. I asked you, you could not do it. No fucking problem. You save the money. You think I'm stupid? You think I don't know what you're doing? You're doing exactly what I would be doing. You know, you cannot fucking fool the person who thinks exactly same like you.
Okay. Tan, what do I do? I'm sinking here, man.
Pay him. Pay this man his money. It's not hard. That's why I hopped on. I wanted Bear to do it. Pay him. Pay this man his money.
Pay this man his money.
Well, why don't you start off by what do you owe, Archie? What do you owe?
He doesn't owe shit. He
you
never
owe?
owes you. You think I'm stupid to fucking not get paid by Archie? That's jock, man. The jock doesn't get paid. I get paid or I don't fucking do work.
What's work?
Well, that's true. It's not work when I'm with you, but try to be fucking alone with him for 3 hours.
That's tough. That's tough.
Do one and done.
P Clan, we got some super chats here. P Clan, $5. Tan, you pay thousands of dollars to control the direction of Archie's shows. Why would I ever question you?
No, I was just saying, like, you know, everybody trolls each other here. It's part of the Archieverse, guys. You gotta have thick skin. You gotta have thick skin to hang around here. So look, P-Clan, it's okay.
I didn't see any super chats from Tan tonight, and I hope not to see them for a while.
Well, I mean,
don't say that, man. You're killing me, man. I'm dying.
Until I come back, if I come back.
If I
come back today, I need you back. You know, I tell you this: the last $500.
I'll tell you something. I have you right now in the palm of my fucking hand.
You do. Can I share something with you? Let me tell you something.
You mean wrapped around the finger? Even,
$500 on my credit card went to your.
Stop fucking showing fucking credit card, you fucking moron.
I'm just telling you, my last $500, $450 went to.
Archie, you forgot who you're talking to. Stop.
So we're supposed to. This is supposed to be the most intelligent man in all of Australia. I got just this to say. Look, guys, you would enjoy the entertainment that people work to bring you a lot more if you don't see the people on the panel holding grudges against each other. Don't try to do it for them.
It's funny. I get that question all the time, Curly. Like, people are like, "Oh, you know, like, how could you hang out with Archie with all the bad things he said about you?" I'm like, hear what I say about him? Like,
because of the punters. I mean, like I said, the worst thing you could do is hold grudges for people who are on the channel, on the panels. Hold grudges for them. Don't hold grudges for them if they're already
Curly
have the ability to put water under the bridge.
Every time that he has something bad to say, like bad news for me or something like I can't pay, or what's the first thing he writes? When he writes that, I know what time it is. Bear, I love you. That's how he always.
He's as predictable as a fucking smallmouth bass.
Upvote, motherfuckers! Upvote. 220 watching.
I mean, Archie, all you have to do is watch this. Every time a new episode comes out, you watch this. You don't need Luxy Poo to send you screenshots. You don't need anybody to be a spy. You don't need to lurk in WhatsApps. You just listen to this.
Can you, before you play, I want to say something else. Just one more thing. So a couple of days ago, I think I was actually traveling on a train that time. And Tan says, "Are you watching the dungeon? Doing some great reruns." And I didn't have a connection good enough at that moment. But he puts a rerun, right, on the dungeon because there's such a great library of opportunities there in Archie Luxury. And people get a platform and they can talk with each other. They can actually revisit the past. They can, because everything is relevant. I think it was the rerun with Sakahorn and there was some other people there. It was interesting rerun, right? He picks up something that's relevant, that's interesting, that's going to be something keeping punters engaged. And this is what crossed my mind. If I actually run my channel, if I am Bear Clooney channel live streams, right? I would fucking think to do exactly that. I would be doing that. I wouldn't wait for some 10 to do it. That's number one. This Locks report is a 10-minute summary of what's going on in my universe. I would do that. I would not have 10 do that. And this is a part where I get puzzled with the big boy. Does big boy even understand how fucking lucky he is? And what an amazing group of people surrounds him and supports him. I don't think so. I fucking don't think so. That's what I wanted to say.
You know what the best thing was about the rerun that Tant posted?
It's pretty
Doc's report was doing a stream, and he was sitting there. He got, all of a sudden he knows, here he goes, Colonel Squirrely with this. God, you sure? This guy's obsessed with me. He's running a stream against me. He does it all the time. And it was a fucking rerun from like a year and a half ago. And then the best part is somebody put on the screen, this is a rerun. And he still didn't catch it. And and that rerun had still doubled the amount of fucking viewers that the Doc's report had. You got to feel sorry for the poor dementia patient in the making. Got another super chat, Arch.
Super chat from Madman. Should we not acknowledge how well the neuro link between bird brain and the bird is working? I just made a great and understandable point before. I'm still in shock.
That was a good point. I mean,
it was a good point, of course.
You know, the thing about Marcelo, you can't really do guilt by association for Marcelo because he's a mush. He's very heavily influenced. Who influenced him? Okay. Well, it was Tim and it was OC. I mean, they ran the gulag treatment on him. Imagine Marcelo, how much Marcelo missed for his loyalty to those guys and not running live streams on his own channel for 2+ years. I ball busted him every opportunity they gave me before, they started banning me on the community even. I loved calling him a straw man.
You used to like the community, didn't you?
I don't dislike anything. Any place I could cause some chaos, I love. But ask Marcelo. He literally, the day that he found out what the definition of a straw man was 2 years later on Watch Nicholas's stream, and that's what we got.
Let me ask you this there. With Marcelo, does he even like any of us? Let's be completely honest. Does he like any of us on the stream?
Yeah, all right, well, let me ask you, Archie. When's the last time you sent a $500 watch and gifted it to somebody?
Good question.
Yeah,
well, I sent that one to Machine Gun
There's a Paul Pluta. There's a Paul Pluta, Archie, in the real world, and there's a.
Report is right. Maybe Doc's report is right. Maybe the big Caesar thinks it's only to him. If you don't fucking bow to the Caesar and send a gift to the Caesar, then you're a fucking loser, right?
I tend to listen to people like Mr. Zolso, Patrick. A lot of people, there's a Archie live stream persona, and then there's a real world Archie. I don't think a person like Bondage and Discipline would gift you a Sky Dweller if he didn't think you were a completely different person in the real world. So
Jimmy Archie did not give me Crapulina. I never got a Crapulina. The one I have, which is the River Rat, I bought that. I paid for it.
I think
Archie never gave it to me.
Wasn't the Crapulino stolen with a fishy pussy?
Yes, it was. It was stolen. It was supposed to. The reason I had it out was to give to Bear.
I don't believe you. I don't believe.
Look at this. Look at this. This guy's giving us the GMT treatment. Is there a point to any of this? I don't know. Why don't you keep doing the Kelso fucking imitation until 2025, man?
Hey, Paul.
Choose some fucking ice.
Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul. I got it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, your friend Mikey. You got it. That's what it's all about.
Bear, can you come back tomorrow, please?
I'm busy tomorrow, honestly. I'm not bullshitting.
Please.
Jesus Christ, with a
please,
dumbass.
come on, man.
God, you sound so pathetic when you're desperate, Archie.
You forgot to say pretty please.
Pretty please.
It's almost as bad as.
Don't worry. The only person that's not going to super chat you is Stan. Everyone else is okay.
Yep.
I'm not. Hey, when I'm on the panel, I don't super chat either.
Well, yeah, that's a contribution. You're right. Why should you?
Really?
Yeah, boo.
I gotta tell you, man, Curly, I want to say this
Read
to
a
you,
super
man.
chat, fuckface. It's Uzi.
We got a super
Like
chat.
Uzi.
Uzi, $5. Marcelo, love you, Archie. I've only been here 3 months and I see it. Quit being an angry old man. Yeah, that could be a point. Maybe
he puts in the
that's
work
the
like
point.
no other, Archie. He puts in the work like no other. Imagine a world, imagine the Archieverse without a Marcelo for the last 2 months. Oh, it would be pathetic.
You're right. You're right.
Doesn't
You're
mean,
right.
hey, Archie, again, I'm going to say it like from day one. This was the first thing that Tan set straight. Nobody said we had to be nice. That's it.
Yep.
There was only one stipulation. If you can, we're going to have a birthday live stream on his channel to kick off his first live stream in 2 years. If you could come and support, he had overwhelming support. After that, he's on his own. The cheese stands
guys,
alone.
you know what? If it makes things better there,
You didn't read Pete Clean's. You didn't read Pete
Pete
Clean's.
Clean, $2. Marcelo will get super chats to prank you hard in London.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. You and Luxy are going to be laying in bed 10 o'clock. These guys are going to roll in 2, 3 a.m. liquored up.
Muhammad Ali is here.
Muhammad. Now, I got to tell you something. You know, I've got a gift for Mummy. Did I tell you this?
Good for you, Archie.
Can I show it to you or not?
Read a super chat, man. Muhammad Ali,
Muhammad Ali, £5. October's very own rocks.
He's referring to the
knows how to dress. I got a present.
What is
hey,
he talking
Marcelo.
about?
He's talking about
Shut the fuck up. We're talking about super chat.
Yeah, he's talking about the owl.
Yes,
the brand, boys, the brand.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is
I
it?
think that
It's
brand
October's very own.
sucks. I think Psycho Bunny is way better.
That's so expensive, that shit.
I like
you
the
know?
owl.
I want to be like Red Shovel. I want to wear Psycho Bunny. That's
The
how
owl
I
is
like it.
wise. The owl is silent. The owl is deadly. When the owl is on the prowl.
I got to tell you guys, I got a present for Mammy. Waiting to see her in London.
Make it a surprise. Don't show us now. We don't want to see it now.
We don't care, okay? How's that? It's a too stupid topic and you're killing the show, all right?
Okay, sorry. Okay, thank you.
Archie, we're going to have good fun in London. I might even take you to the Jewish district and we can eat some kosher food. What do you think about that?
Hey, thanks
He's
a lot.
not listening.
Hey, I tell you what, Marcelo, I'm so desperate for money at the moment there. I'm actually going to be nice to you and happy to get any free foods we can get.
Desperate for money? Fuck me, Dad. You think I don't see what you're making?
How do you even make a statement like that, Archie? This is almost like going back to your fucking washing machine and
You
for
know what? I
refrigerator
think
days.
it's time to really make you desperate for money. Maybe that's how you would learn the lesson.
I've had some really big expenses, okay? But I tell you, Bear, seriously.
And what the fuck am I hearing that
when I come back from London, I want to sell some watches off too, by the way, Bear.
I hear, is this true, by the way, that you're going to be going another fucking Hong Kong trip before you're going to fucking London?
Yep.
Wow.
He's going to Honkers first. Yep.
It's
But
only a
you're
couple
broke.
days.
Did you
only a
pay
couple
Jacques
days.
yet? Did you pay Jacques yet?
Next week, Bear. Next week. That's why I'm not
Everything
incurring.
is next week. Always next week, right?
I'm telling you, the 22nd is the date, and that's why I've said I'm not going to incur any more costs until the 22nd.
You're so full of shit.
What does that mean? Like, you just hear about these new costs and stuff. What does that mean? You keep incurring costs and not telling us, and then asking our panelists or like telling Lux not to come.
No,
to
I'm
work.
just saying the 22nd. I'm in a hole. Okay, I'm in a hole. Okay. I'm in a bad hole. So I said, you know what? I'm
Why
not going
are you in a bad hole? Why are you? Did you realize that Mrs. Lai is broke?
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Let's just say some people, I thought they were richer than they really
Hey,
were.
Paul. Hey, hi, Kessler.
Hey, listen, we got 209 people. We don't hardly ever push this, but guys, please upvote this this stream.
Upvote, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Should we end with a little watch pillar? We got 15 minutes to kill.
There was a lot of watch talk. What are you talking about? There was some
okay.
amazing watch
I'm late
talk
to the
about
party.
Kessler,
miss,
why
like-
the fuck can't you ever do pillar 3 and 4? Why can't you get involved in pillar 3 and 4?
Not for me. Not for
No.
me.
Why do
He's
you
a
got the
Patek-
same?
he's a
Why do you got the
Patek
same?
Philippe
Talk
kinda
are you
guy.
proposing? What
Got the same
talk are you
shirt as
proposing?
OC does. Why do you got the same shirt as OC? Oh, I thought it was a V-neck.
You
Never
want to
mind.
talk about Tag Heuer Monaco split seconds chronograph?
He wants to talk about that exciting unboxing from yesterday and all those extra straps that
Yes.
Buckley
I was
had.
surprised with Buckley's choice. I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's cool. I'm not saying it's not cool, but Buckley always strikes me as a Rolex guy, you know. And I know he was aspiring to buy Day Date, which I always thought is so cool. I always think Day Date on a young guy looks so fucking cool.
Kelsowitz,
On
I
the
got a
older-
good segue. I got a good segue, Bear, for Kelsowitz to do the drama pillars. So, Kelsowitz, what we can do is we
Okay.
get clips of Buckley, just like Bear is saying. We'll get clips of Buckley saying he's not a watch enthusiast. He only likes Rolex and AP, but then randomly buys a Patek. So Bear's got the right idea.
He also had a Panerai
Not
and
for
a
me. Not
Finissimo.
for me.
Oh, here we go. We got the doppelganger here.
Oh, and by the way, there's a Pepsi for sale in the Barossa. In the
Should we
Barossa.
finish off with some Patek watch talk?
Not talk about Mucosa, man. We got the Mookie,
much,
the Mookie app, Mucosa coming out.
That I don't know. But I know that it's freshly listed to sell, ready to go.
Check out
Pepsi for
Mucosa.
Patek.
Mucosa.
Yeah, I was surprised. You know, yeah, he's always been
Wow.
into AP and Rolex, but he's
Well,
home
he
now.
also
He's
he also
home
has
now.
shown the aspirations to the Day Date. I don't think he ever got a Day Date, and this is the watch that cost as much as Day Date, if not more.
Yeah, he paid 60
Way more.
for it. 60,000.
Well,
Dude,
I was
can I
gonna
just-
say, you know, Bear, you're saying, oh, you're surprised he chose this. This is like something that I don't think, you know, you get called for, and then you're like making the decision at that moment. You know, I don't think he was like
It's a lot of
longing
money.
for
Would you have
this.
done
For
it, the narrative? Would you have done it?
If I got a call for a Tiffany Patek at retail, for sure I would have done it. Buckley apparently sold his Pepsi for it. That's what I heard.
No kidding.
well,
Don't you think that watch is so gruesome that the AD had to put the Tiffany stamp on it to sell it?
You know,
I mean,
you don't like the
geez,
actual. Well,
what's the other
actually,
draw?
that watch without the Tiffany stamp, if I'm correct, sells under retail.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a
With
better
the Tiffany
question.
stamp, how much more does it go for, the narrative?
80
I think
grand.
it's like 10 or 20 over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit over, right? Like,
Well,
okay,
that's
look.
all
a lot
good.
over.
Oh, shit, 20 grand is nice.
Here's the
nice
thing,
for
Archie.
me.
The world time, the 5230 platinum with the Tiffany doesn't actually have the stamp, and it actually trades for very close to what the market rate is on the regular 5230. So
Okay, Tim, I have a question. Does a watch like this now give you a free pass to maybe ask for a Nautilus in the future?
you're not gonna get a Nautilus from Tiffany, no fucking way.
That's a
No, I
little
mean
quick.
it's good for him. What he got is a good piece that he can make some money on if he wants to get rid of it. Like I
That's
would
the
have done.
thing. If you change your mind on it, you know.
Yeah, like you
you're
can't
okay.
go wrong. Buckley did the right thing.
The problem is it's not really even a grand complication. I mean, it's okay, but
It's a complicated pattern.
He got a what is it? A OP coral dial.
Fuck me that for a moment. I really thought it's Kessler.
OP coral dial that he was never going to flip, and he flipped it in a week. So, I mean, come on. You can't
Which
blame the
OP
guy.
which OP dial did he flip in the week?
Coral, red. The
Oh, I
coral.
want that one. I don't have.
Got to
that
get in
one.
you got to get into Mucosa.
Shit, that's a nice one.
Okay,
can we get back just while talking watches? Can we ask? Can I get to the drama question? Why is what's with Buckley? Why is he so fucking serious? All
Yeah,
the time?
I forgot about that one too, dude. I forgot. Yeah, he did. Buckley had a rose gold chocolate dial day date.
But
Oh,
why
I
is he
did
so
not know.
serious? He gets a
Okay.
Patek, and he's still got a stick up his ass.
What do you mean? He seemed cool. He was all right.
Maybe it's his
No,
delivery.
that's
He
his
just seems
personality. He's a tough New Yorker. He's a tough
he needs to
New
fucking
Yorker.
change it. He needs to change it, okay? Who the fuck does he think he is with that steady vice president, VP of sales asshole tone to him? He needs to take it down a fucking notch or two.
You guys are forgetting
down,
half
Francis.
the reason. You're forgetting half the reason for that unboxing. That was a big fuck you, and it triggered Tim Wright today at the beginning of the
that
show.
why?
Addressed
Well,
what
yeah,
it means
see that,
to
I
have a
went from,
Tiffany stamped Patek.
I went Curly from being he was dedicating live streams to me and talking with me on a WhatsApp to a point now that I'm banned. I don't even know why. He never even told me why.
I mean, Bear, that's like a kamikaze guy inviting you to fucking fly in the back of his plane.
Paul, give us your take. Let the Panelist speak here. Patek 5396 Tiffany stamp.
Look, I'll be honest with you. The Tiffany stuff does less than nothing for me. I don't get it. Tiffany.
Oh, come on, you fucking
Yes.
creator.
Yes. Say it to me, baby.
There's the jealousy. There's the envy. There's the envy and the jealousy.
It doesn't.
He speaks the truth.
Doesn't mean anything to me. Tiffany
true.
doesn't
Single
mean
one of
anything.
us would love Tiffany stamp.
Come on, that watch is beautiful, man.
You're so
It's
full of
ugly.
shit.
Not even a
Beautiful
watch
watch.
kind of
I love the 53.
white dial, beautiful,
No, it's more
beautiful
expensive.
hands.
60,000. That's 90,000 Australian
Those
dollars.
shitty
Where
hands.
the fuck am I gonna find 90,000 Australian dollars?
Jesus Christ, you cannot
Well,
even
that's what
find
happens when you
$300
got a guy that
for
doesn't
penny,
buy
you fuck.
hand-me-downs, Archie.
Fuck, that's
90,000
expensive.
Australian dollars.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful watch. Did you see the movement in the back when he flipped it around? It's a beautiful watch.
I know exactly what it is.
324.
I'll be honest with you, Tan. How much was yours? Yours wasn't any more than that, was it? 60?
I don't have a 5396.
You don't have that.
but
Tan
you
doesn't
do.
have that
No,
fucking ugly
he's
watch.
asking for your,
No way.
your perpetual.
My 5320 was like 63, I think.
I'd rather have that.
Archie, did you see all the goodies
shit.
they gave him?
What
Did
about
you
it?
see the extra straps, the traveling
Wait a
case, all the
second. Is
Patek
that
goodies?
perpetual, that 63?
Yeah, my perpetual is 63. Yeah.
That's
US.
you're talking Canadian or you're talking
But that's
No,
US?
US.
That's secondhand now, brand new. They're like 100.
What's brand new, second hand?
So you actually got a value for that.
Oh yeah,
They're great.
You know,
They're great
Rafi-
value.
yeah, Rafi said
And
the
guess
same
what?
thing.
Buckley's watch now is second hand.
So you paid
Okay.
how much on
Anyway,
the
all right. Like what, Archie? Like this is where the hate, viciousness, and jealousy comes out. Because you're saying his watch now is secondhand. I mean, sure.
Well, any watch you buy is like my car. My car's second hand. Your car is second hand.
the sky is blue and the sun will come up tomorrow too. All right.
Hey,
Thank
listen,
you.
Buckley's a good guy. Congratulations to Buckley.
Congratulations. I
always
love
liked the
Buckley.
guy.
I
And
don't know
here's
how
another
tall
thing.
Buckley
Jealous
is.
fuck.
You got to
Is he
give
tall?
the guy. You got to give the guy credit because look, you want
But
to talk
I
about
still rather have a
consolidation.
fucking Le Mans. Le Mans is the king of the watches. And anyone
The
that has a
guy-
Le Mans is true pontiff, okay?
Can I give you my Buckley impression? Anybody want to hear my Buckley impression?
Yeah.
Bear, my Lamont now is also second hand. It's okay.
I would take it gladly off your hand if you want.
The AD
This is
told me
pretty
it was
good.
between 42 other people and me.
Go on.
That's what he said.
Roll the clip, Curly. Roll the clip.
You got to give the guy credit to have the balls to go down.
I
to
just
2
figured
watches.
I put it on the background here while we talk. It's rolling right now. I just
All right.
figured I'd use it as a visual aid.
The box is cool too. How cool is that?
Oh yeah. Look at that. Goodies.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
Look at those little hands. How, what is with the, how
Tiffany
tall
box.
is this
Come on,
guy?
that's
I
fucking
can't wait
so
to meet
cool.
this young
Dude, they
man.
gave him extra straps, traveling
You never
case,
met him in New York?
You didn't meet him in New
pastries.
York?
I don't remember. I remember him kind of lurking around our table
The
with
only
that evil
fucking
look
guy
on
from
his
that
face.
group actually I enjoy meeting. I actually really like
Yeah,
meeting.
I
Who
met
else
him.
did you
I
meet?
met
You
him.
said you turned
He's
your
like-
back on everybody.
Yeah, Buckley's a good guy, man. He came up to all of us and said, "What's up?"
He's in the wrong
Yeah.
place.
He was
Buckley.
He
really
avoided
good to us,
me.
Bear. Remember we met
Yeah.
him at watch time.
He was
You don't
scared of
remember
me.
shit. You were fucking lost in space. I had to fucking carry you around, you fuckface.
He directed you around like a little remote control car.
Exactly. Like a big fucking
Stevie
remote car.
Wonder. Over here, Stevie. Ah, thanks, Bear.
Look at all those super
Holy
chats.
shit.
Look at the super chats, baby.
Holy
Ooh, that's a
shit.
lot of red.
300,
A lot
200.
of red.
Boom,
And,
boom,
and what
boom.
did Tim say this morning? That's what I'm really keen to
Oh,
hear.
wait, you're going to see it on the dungeon. He's in a fucking spiral of
Hey, what
paranoia
the-
like we've never seen.
Are
What
those
channel
Buckley's
is this?
short fingers?
His wife is telling him, you better sell the watches. You didn't appreciate the people you had. He's telling her, get off, get off. Oh, it's amazing.
If I shake that hand of Buckley's, I'm going to.
This is the second huge fuck you that they, can you imagine it, Archie? Not only did the money
Somebody
go to
paid it.
charity, but also Diego has to pay $600+ to backfill the 30%.
Fucking Lolex
Imagine
is
that.
so cool. Look at Lolex. Fucking
Lolex is
cool.
always cool. I like Lolex.
Yes. Yes.
Always cool. He's got a cool 4 watches. Lolex got a cool 4 watches.
This is the importance of real watch collectors. They don't give a fuck about the money, Archie. See
Hey, what
that?
channel is this, by the
On
way?
Diego.
But,
Oh, yes, yes.
We got to grab a super chat here. Muhammad Ali, £5. October's very own Rocks. The CEO knows how to dress. We did that one. And Uzi, $5. Anyone want my 118388 for 25,000? I won't go any less. There we go.
Look at full set, no chip in the crystal, no hand me down here. Look at this. Oh, that must
Are
feel
those
so
Mr.
good.
GMT hands? They're Mr. GMT little hands?
Look, you could say whatever you want. When you see the close up of this dial, it's beautiful.
Dude,
The
I
watch is
saw it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. All I
like the
care
box
about
better.
on this watch, and I'm sure that the Toyota Mall would guess this, and so would Patel, is the Tiffany stamp. The rest, I couldn't fucking care less.
You know what's interesting, Barry? When Buckley was on the dungeon with Archie a few weeks ago, or like a week or two ago, he talked about buying this watch, not the Tiffany version of it, but he was telling Archie if I was to get a Patek, it would be the annual calendar 5396. So, yeah, he was already looking at this before I guess he got the call. Yeah.
He bought a Octamo Finissimo rose. You know that rose, that real weird rose gold that they have.
Someone died. It was at someone died.
Yeah, and then he got rid of
I
it.
want to be cool like you. I ordered the Louis Vuitton tote bag like yours.
I mean, and the other thing
Well,
too,
no,
Boston
the
fucking
bag, the treble
I
bag.
have the duffel bag.
Boston
I
unboxed
saw
a
it.
heavy hitter AP titanium AP. He
Do
had
you
his
have a
RM next
medium,
to
or
it.
do you have a medium, or do you have a like?
All right, let's test Archie's. Let's test Archie's Louis Vuitton trivia here. I have a keep all 55, Archie. Damier Griffith.
Yep. Oh, I ordered 50. Is that too small?
Yeah, 50's fine, man. 50's fine.
50s. Go on.
That's it.
That's my birthday gift to myself. That's my birthday gift to myself.
What pattern did you get for the keep all?
Same like graphite. The graphite.
Yeah. Okay, it's good.
You could have bought my watch roll, Bear.
I also ordered the watch roll, yes, as well.
What?
Matching watch roll as well, yes, and the backpack.
What was the name of that channel where the guy did the hands while he was doing the watch?
I
He
want to
just
look good
kept
when I go
moving
to
his
New
hands
York.
around.
Talking
Yeah,
hands.
that's what this reminds me of.
I want to look good when I go to New York.
Whoa! What did you just say?
Not New York watch time. Just I'm going to
Fuck
New York.
off, Bear. Fucker.
Are you going to New York, Bear?
No, on my own. I'll go week before or week after.
Can I meet you?
No, I'm just gonna meet 10, and I will meet. That's it.
Come on, Bear.
That's it. Yeah, keep the box, sell the naked watch to Archie. That's actually a fantastic idea.
Look, Archie, we got to deploy it, Buckle. Deploy it, baby.
Okay, 10, you would buy this, obviously, right? Because of the
100%. 100%. Buckley
I
made the right
still
choice.
prefer your perpetual, Tan.
I do too. I would prefer my if I had the choice. I mean, I'd still get this because I'd get it and flip it, but nah, I still prefer the perpetual.
Look at
It
that.
is a beautiful watch. That's one of the nicest
Look,
annuals.
can you pause it? Can you pause it? Like when you see his wrist, Buckley always was complaining about like dress watches, like being too small. And this is a 38.5. And dude, was talking about he's like 6'8" and like all this shit. I'm like, bro, like you can wear this watch. I mean, Kessel,
That's actually perfect.
The lugs are sculpted beautiful on the case, man.
Like
it is gorgeous watch.
It looks pretty good, Bear. Like
elegant, just
size
elegant as fuck.
Yeah, that's not too small. What is he talking about? That's perfect on him. That looks fantastic on him.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you guys. I see you guys later.
Yeah, jump. Look at that. Now,
thank you for coming on.
Tiffany
no worries,
pouches for each extra strap they gave him.
Yeah, super chat, Archie.
Super chat. Oh, super chat. Buckley's new wrist, $5. The stream wars end and my wrist looks like Diego's now. I blame Keslowitz.
That's a good one. I like that. I like that. That looks fantastic. That looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it looks great.
I also love his Datejust, by the way, the one he was wearing and put it down. The Roman numerals, blue dial, beautiful Datejust.
Well, I think he's had that the longest. He said he'd never get rid of that one.
See, Patek gets it. No contrast stitching. They get it. Look at how beautiful that strap
They
is.
also do straps with contrast stitching. But
Those
the
are
classic
those are
alligators don't.
Look at that.
Ones,
Yeah.
the clip ones.
Archie, he's got 3 straps from Tiffany. 3.
Wow,
As a
amazing.
gift.
Wow, amazing stuff.
Did Hourglass ever treat you that well, Archie?
I never bought anything new from Hourglass.
You just took the
That's
free booklets.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you later. I'm gonna go watch JJ's show now. Ciao.
See you, Bear.
See you, Bear.
Take it easy, Bear.
Hey,
So
thanks
what
for
do you-
coming on, Bear. We love you, okay?
So, Arch, what do you think? Could you pull this off? Could you go down to 2 watches, just one Rolex user, a beater, a daily beater, and one fuck off?
I don't like
Patek?
that blue strap tan. I don't like the blue with the rose gold. I don't like that combo.
Yeah, it's not really for me either. I like the brown with the rose gold.
When
Yeah.
I come back there, Keslowitz,
What's that?
I might be doing that when I come back. I want to get rid of some debt. How many watches do you need? 2's enough? 2 luxury watches? What more do you
Dude,
need?
he motivated me. I mean, I've thought about this, but he had the balls to actually do it. Just one fuck off watch and a user Rolex.
We got super chats,
about it.
AC3.
Super chats.
Super chats. Here we go. We got Buckley's new wrist, $2, and Tan is aiding and abetting after the fact.
100%.
Oh, this is a good point.
We got a super chat. AD never calling $10. Why is the Patek clasp on the side of his wrist? I think that's how he's adjusted the strap.
Well, they said that the original strap that it came on was too small, so they gave him an extra long. The other 2 straps are extra long, the blue and the brown.
Oh, okay.
But I see what AD's saying. You would think that Patek, what would they call that? A cross? Their logo should be.
Calatrava cross.
Shouldn't it be centered, or is it always off center?
Ideally, it depends how the adjustments go, but Curly, I mean,
The holes, okay.
you've got to adjust it. You know what I mean?
I mean that watch is beautifully finished. I mean, it's got to be a scratch mag. Look at the back of it. That's beautiful.
That's the same base movement as yours, right, Tam?
Yep.
324.
Yep, it is.
Annual calendar.
It's an
so
absolutely,
cool.
it's an absolutely beautiful watch. Seriously, jokes aside, guys, I think Buckley has got one of the most. You know, I've in recent times, Tan, I've been thinking the 5205 is a better, nicer watch.
Oh, look at this! I didn't even see this.
Yeah,
Original OC, not even TG01.
Let's see if we can show that. Wait, hold on.
I like all the little goodies they gave him too. You said, Kelso, you said that they don't typically give that many goodies for a first time.
No, they don't. They
so-
usually don't give that travel box unless you buy like a grand complication or
Yeah.
something special.
I imagine that that this AD having a customer like Q and OC and Chronos probably had putting a good word in probably helped a bit.
So what are you saying about the 5205? Because like Nas is saying the 5205 is more interesting.
I got to be honest with you. My favorite annual was the 5396.
I agree.
Because, Tan, incidentally, it's reminded me of the first perpetual automatic. You know that look.
I mean, it's just got a clean dial, right? Like that's
But
not the layout. It's,
I don't know whether, I look at this 5396. He's got it in rose gold. It's rose gold, I think, isn't it? It's rose
yeah,
gold,
it's rose
Tan.
gold. Yeah, it's rose gold.
You know what? I've always said I actually love it in the rose gold. I think rose gold would be my choice of metal.
me ask you guys something. Do you think this is a good 2 and done, or is there something missing? I thought a date was more on the dressy side.
It is.
Not exactly a gym watch, right?
Yeah, it is.
No, but that's why he's got the Rolex though. I think he can live with it for a few months. I think eventually he'll need to mix it. It's hard to live with too. I've never done that, so we'll see how long that lasts. But I think he had to do it. I mean, you can't pass that watch up.
Right. I mean, at least he could buy a 6-spot box. He's got the 2 watches and 3 extra straps. He could do a Kelso.
No. I may be selling the box. The box may be coming up.
No.
There you go.
We might be going to rolls, guys. Rolls.
Why?
We're downsizing. I think I might pull a Buckley here. Just go down to 2.
Holy.
That's it. Those are the 2 right there. He's got that. Oh, that's a date just then. I thought that was a date. That's a date just.
That's it.
Oh, look, it's the guy from it's Mr. Chan from What a panel.
I had to hop on when I saw that. It's amazing.
That almost looks green.
It is. That was the green one, yeah. But I don't think that was a Patek strap. I think
okay, I got you.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I kind of forgot.
They do got the coolest deployment. Them and Vacheron. I love the Patek one. I love the medallion on the Patek.
Yeah, that Calatrava cross has a really cool history to it too. If you look it up, it was like a Spanish military order, like a knighthood.
Yeah, it's got that kind of a feel to it.
Yeah, it's quite cool.
Boy, did they! I mean, you know what? Tim must have been fucking just jamming edibles down his throat watching this. All that money going to charity. He must have been fucking. I can't. You got to. He did about a 10-minute. He did about a 10-minute sermon on the that the Tiffany dial is no big deal anymore because the watch market is dead, floating like a body in a pool. Oh, you know, the funny thing is that the games have just begun. These guys are still in dust settling mode. They're just waiting for the next for one of these guys is going to make the the torching move. It's going to be Tim. I know it is. And then the floodgates will open. You know, that would have been cool if that travel case was actually a Tiffany stamp. Look, Tiffany. You got Tiffany pastries and everything. What would you do if you got those, Kelso? Would you just preserve them somehow, like freeze dry them?
They're usually not good. The chocolates I got at Patek were not good.
Look at that.
They're okay. Come on, don't say that. They weren't good.
Dark chocolate, unsweetened. Oof.
What are the top things? They look like marzipan cookies.
Right. Those little French. What do you call those things?
You know what's funny is Diego, before Diego, the eye bashers were on, and a lot of the people that were, I mean, everybody got super chats except poor Timmy yesterday. I need to do an interview with Tim, OC, and Oshin on the panel at the same time. That would be good. A lot of good stuff on there. A lot of good visuals. Look at that.
It is a beautiful watch. I got to say that to you. You cannot criticize this.
Listen, I ran that narrative on Marcelo's channel, and while OC was on this channel, he came in and dropped a chat inside on Marcelo's channel explaining that at the time that he was promising you the opportunity of getting your foot in the door for one of these, Archie, that at that time you did not.
Look, just hang on, back the track up. There was
you didn't have the funds, baby.
Look,
I can pull the chat up. You want me to pull the chat up? Hey, Arch, look.
I'll be totally honest.
You were part of a metagame. You didn't know, Archie. You didn't know. You were
no. Look. I'm not a new buyer. I can't do new. I'm very happy. You know what? I'm very happy with my world time I got.
But Arch, remember, you have to go back when he gave you this narrative. It was a little bit after Watch Time New York. He was taking advantage that you threw Tan under the bus and the fucking, the vampire came and did his victory lap by fucking hijacking my dungeon, right? And there he was. He came in. We all knew that he was communicating with you because you took a lot of slings and arrows because he had made a little bit of a threat. We catfished you into showing us the messages, and you said you were tolerating it because he was getting your foot into the door of what was it called? House of Patek?
The
Tiffany
saloon?
Boutique. Yeah, the saloon. The saloon. That's right. The Tiffany Saloon. Right. But he didn't waste any time with the narrative that the offer was a sincere offer, Archie. And because of your lack of funds, you weren't able to commit.
Look, I'm not in New York.
You only had two. Hey, Archie, you only had two. You didn't buy any watches at that point. Remember that. You had the Explorer.
Too, I buy this in New York. I got to pay taxes, another 10% when I land in Australia. Okay.
Arch, at that time, you had not bought any hand-me-downs at all. You had the Explorer and you were gifted the Speedy. Remember, and what was the first watch that you were contemplating from Dave?
I got the bluesy. I wanted my bluesy.
Exactly.
All I wanted was a bluesy.
No. You were tossed between the bluesy and the Maserati dial Daytona, but you hadn't purchased them yet. So if this opportunity would have came up, you tell me you wouldn't have found some way of committing to this? Come on.
$60,000? Curly, I think you might be.
This is the top of the heap Patek. I'm not even a watch guy, and I know that.
No, it's not. Tans is better. Tans is better.
It's a complication. It's not a entry level, but it's not top. No.
I'm saying, I mean, unless you go to mega complicated, like, one-off engraved.
Tans was $3,000 more.
Yeah, super chat from Mobster there, Archie. Super chat.
Super chat from Mobster, $2. Tan Kessler, how much is a service for your watches? They're actually not ridiculous. Patek
depends how complicated it is.
Yeah, mine's like $2,000 for the perpetual calendar.
Archie, even if you couldn't afford it, I know that you could have used it as leverage to pass it along.
But how would I even pay for the fucking thing, Curly? I'm not even
Archie. You have to think like OC thinks. You have to think like OC thinks. If you have the clout that somebody brings you into a boutique and gives you access, if you can't do it yourself, you pass it on to one of your.
You can't really do that. You can't say, "Here's my friend.
Curly,
He's going to buy it."
It was never going to work. I'm not in America. The currency's the wrong way. I buy in Australia, man.
Wait, who do you think brought your chat up, man? Come on. It's definitely not Curly. It's me.
So it's about $1,000 for the self-winding Pateks, and then for the perpetuals, I think it's like $1,800 or $2,300. But it's all on their website. They list it all on their website.
What do you mean, Kelso? What do you mean? Like, if it's got a rotor, it's self-winding. If it doesn't, you got to wind it yourself.
Yeah, like there's different levels of watchmakers, and if you're depending on the complication, like a quartz will go to like the beginner guy, the self-winding will go, manual will go to beginners, but once you get into like the complications.
So Archie, so then I want to understand this correctly one more time. So OC did privately ask you or wanted you to come on this panel. He did offer a place for you to come on the panel, right? To witness this, or yes or no?
I was busy. I had to take my car in for a service yesterday.
No, but what I'm saying is he didn't do it on the stream, but you're saying he did it privately? He didn't ask you on stream. That's why I was a little shocked that he was playing a game on you. Jesus Christ, he's got to throw Narc under the bus. Okay. If it's not Narc, it's Neo. If it's not Neo, it's the Watch Reporter. Okay.
It's time stamped as well. Look at that. There you go.
Okay, that makes a big difference. To me,
it's okay. The guy's okay.
To my narrative, it makes a big difference. So he did invite you. Okay.
Yeah.
What? while he was telling you how toxic narc is.
10, the man. How do I fix this thing with Bear? I wasn't trying to give Bear the
It's simple. You pay him. Simple. Not hard.
Take a fucking, take a fucking advanced cash loan out or something. Do something.
Archie, you're like one of those business owners that doesn't like to hire salespeople, even though the salespeople bring in money. You just don't want to pay them. You're one of those kind of business owners.
Take your Zenith to wherever the fucking to wherever T-Dubs goes in and puts his watch up for Hawk, whatever pawn shop that is.
That's 20% a week.
Doesn't matter.
You just got to pull a Trump. You hire him, and then you don't pay. You complain about the service. You didn't
know what
get
you could
you
do,
asked
Archie?
for.
What you could do is, hey, Bear, listen, I'm strapped until the 22nd, but you're important enough for me. I'll take my Zenith and I'll go to the pawn shop and get a payday loan to pay you. And he'd probably say, you know what, Archie, you don't have to do that. I appreciate the offer. I mean, what the fuck? It's customer service business 101, Archie. You gotta make the people feel.
I was gonna say AC3 could offer the same deal to Tim. I'm sure he's making more money if AC3 paid him that much than what he's making right now. Just saying.
I'm banned. Tim banned all my accounts now. He thinks I'm
banned too. He banned me as well. So.
Yeah, he thinks we're trying to set him up. I fucking sponsored his tacos.
He set himself up, man. We've got to do shit.
Yeah. I sponsored fucking tacos for his for you know why I sponsored taco? Happy Meal sponsored the tacos for $70. I super chatted, Archie. You know why?
Why is that, sir?
Because Rich RK 2007 treated you so nicely in San Francisco. Because I like Sluggo. Because I like Dr. Bob's Nightmare, and I was having fun that night, and he accepted it. He pretended he didn't know who I was, but you know why he banned me?
Why?
Because I had a couple of exchanges with Humble Pine, and he thought I was trying to steal the leads. Can you imagine that fucking idiot doing that? Made himself look like an idiot. Humble Pine compliments me and says, "Hey, great, it's appreciate the good spirit." He's trying to tell Tim, "Hey, this is just a, like a basketball game. We're just shit talking here." He was nice, and then after the show was over, he shadow banned me. He banned me after the fact, like a sneak fuck.
Yeah.
He's paranoid, Archie. Very paranoid about this leads thing. These leads.
What leads thing, bro? He banned the biggest lead of them all. He banned the biggest lead of them all. He is fucking stupid. The guy is a dumbass.
He's sinking into paranoia. Archie, what's the chances? Do you think that you could reach out to O'Sheen and ask him to have a men's mental health open town hall on the dungeon? You think he would be up for that? I heard he wants $500, which we can't pay him for that. That can't happen.
No, that's ridiculous.
O'Sheen?
Yeah.
O'Sheen needs to pay us $500 to promote his shit. Like literally, Archie, like O'Sheen barely has, like, look, he did a show the other day, Curly. I think he had like 100 viewers or some shit. Barely any super chats. Like, if he wants our leads, he's got to pay us, not us pay him. Nobody wants to see that fucking loser.
I'm just repeating what. Oh, wait a minute. We have the man of the hour.
Yo, Diego. March.
Yeah, Diego. Lucha Bedic. Somebody said that me and you look alike. I wish I was as good looking as you, my friend.
Man. Most people do.
Hang on a second. We got to do this properly. Hang on. Welcome, fellas.
What's
Hey,
up?
Diego, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing? How are all you doing?
Hey, man, what's going on? Great show, great unboxing.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe that's an amazing story how I got that watch. Tell you what. Super
Hey, that's
excited for
fantastic. Good luck to him, man. He deserves it, man.
Well, Diego, he was talking to Archie about the 5396 on the dungeon like a week or two ago. So I don't know how, if he just got the call or if he had it like a while back.
And just out of interest, the only watch me and OC were talking about was a 5196. We were only ever talked.
No, 5212.
Did we read this the super chat from the smartest man in all of Australia here?
Glenn, the smartest man in Australia, trying to justify to Curly why you wouldn't buy a Patek that you could could have easily made money on. Aren't they rare and collectible? Hashtag defend OC.
All right, hang on a second. I don't have an intro for Diego,
Not
but
quite that easy to sell these things, but
hang on.
in
I don't have an
Australia,
intro for
hey.
Diego, but I need to do this
Hey,
intro for.
Buckley, great watch, man.
Hey.
We got to do the Lucha Betic intro.
Yes.
For my man Mathis, he works. We got to acknowledge his work, baby.
Absolutely.
Hey, Archie, this is what you need. You need an intro like this, not that stupid fucking shit you've been playing for 2 years.
We'll get Mathis to work on that.
Jesse Mark is just
the little yachty. What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, boys?
What's going on? How's everybody doing today?
Hey, great to have you on. I got to say, Buckley, man, that is your Patek. You're going to keep it?
Yeah.
How do you find it?
Oh, it's great. It's a great watch.
Welcome home. You're home.
Welcome home. That's it. This is the journey is complete. So you've got 2 watches now, Buckley. Is that right?
That's it. 2 watches.
And you know what? That's so pure. Is there going to be a third, or that is it? That's it. Just keep it small. Keep it sweet.
There'll be a third eventually, but for now we have 2.
You got the date, Chuck?
Give him a couple days, Archie.
Yeah.
Man, that is
Archie,
so
let's get
fantastic.
the super chat out of the way.
Super chat. Here we go. We got a super chat here. John Swatch, $2. Considering a mint Rolex 118135. Thoughts?
I'll pull it up here for you. You can have a, I'll pull it up. One second.
Let Buckley take this one. He's probably owned that watch.
Well, it's on a strap, right? That's why.
That's nice. I like that.
So Archie, this is the 118238 equivalent, right? But on a strap. Double click.
Hang on. Who's got the Diego? Say something. Somebody's got the burps.
It might be me.
Diego.
Hold on.
It's Diego.
I know. I could fix it from here. Hang on.
I just got to turn off my echo.
Diego is.
AC3 thoughts. We got a date.
I think it's absolutely beautiful. It acts that combination. I don't know what it. I normally don't like strap watches, but this looks amazing. Considering a minute, what price? It's all about the money, John. It's all about the money. I think it's beautiful.
All right, Buckley, we've been doing about an hour's worth of content on you. So
That's what someone just told me. Okay, I didn't know that.
I'm running narratives, baby. I'm running narratives. You're hooked up. You got fucking connections all around the world, Buckley. I'm making you like the king.
Hold on, I didn't tell the story of how this actually happened last night. You want the real story? It's gonna make
100%, man.
It's gonna make people so
Yes.
angry.
Yes, go on. Tell us the story.
All right. Everyone who's been in New York City, there's always a problem. Everyone has the same problem. Where do you go to the bathroom? What do you wait at Starbucks? You go into a restaurant and ask, what do you do?
Yes.
Well, I was taking a gander, and I thought, I bet Tiffany has a nice shitter. I bet it's clean. And that's where it was. Guess where it was? The 7th floor of Tiffany, Patek Philippe Salon.
Oh, I see.
And afterwards, I was like, let me go talk about some Pateks. And here we are.
So a week or two ago, you were on the dungeon talking to Archie about the annual count. Was it like, did you already know about it at that point, or you were just kind of thinking, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, there's no way he would have had that Tiffany, like an availability for that long. You know what I mean?
When I got the initial phone call, I made an emergency phone call to Boston Collector. Because who else do you call? Right? Who else would you ask? You got to call him. And then I initially thought it was just a Patek allocation, like a regular, because most of what they get is not stamped.
That's right.
So then I was like, okay, let me get some other opinions. We have a WhatsApp group. There's like 10 people in it. And Diego made a call and we hopped on. And in the middle of the call, the guy sent me a picture. He's like, it's stamped. So it became like unanimous. Oh, if it's stamped, you have to do it.
Yeah, retail for sure. It's not gonna go under retail. You're gonna make money if you don't.
No, it's not even about that. It's not even about that. It's just, Oh fuck.
The troll accounts have shown up like within like 5 minutes of us talking about you.
All right, Ken, I got a feeling this doesn't have the you know, dot the I's and cross the T's of OC. Who do you think?
I think this
came
is
up with
Mathis. I think this is Mathis.
I think this is Mathis.
Yeah, 100%
Diego, who
Mathis.
wrote this? Diego, who wrote this script?
Oh man, I got no idea.
You got a
Buckley's,
couple super
new
chats,
wrist.
big boy.
Super chat. Buckley's new wrist. We got $5. Buckley, who is responsible for turning me into Diego's twin wrist? I blame Keslowitz.
You got one more.
And we got AD never calling $10. Hey, Buckley, you just won the lottery. What are you going to do next? I don't know. Maybe go to CVS.
Now, I'm not talking about stealing the leads, but Diego, you gotta have Uzi on your show one night.
Oh, I've seen him. He's got the day dates, right? The 36.
I think that you would be the perfect guy for him to just go buck wild about neo vintage day dates.
Yeah, we'll have him on. Perfect.
Mark, by the way, you don't have to hide vaping on this stream. You can vape freely, my friend.
There you go.
Freedom channel.
I always wondered why you did that.
Well, he's
What?
always like, I don't want to vape on stream. I'm like, dude, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You know why? I saw a guy he was actually doing like a professional podcast stream, and he was vaping during it, and I was like, it makes me think a little like he's not as professional.
Okay.
No, I don't think he got catfish. I think OC sent him over.
We like to be unprofessional here.
Well, I enjoy being unprofessional.
Hey, Archie, you keep getting panelists like this. Bear might never get his money.
Hop on.
Bear might never get his money, man.
We got a big super chat here. One Pasha, $20. Huge shout out to Buckley for the most unexpected and jaw-dropping unboxing. Cheers, you all. Wow.
Yes.
All right, Buckley, I have to ask you, Buckley. I have to ask you. Did you see the beginning of Tim Wright's show today?
No. I used so in the beginning.
I'm gonna play it on the dungeon, and you tell me. You tell me.
I'll tell you this. This is where I'm at. The first week that we had the major split, and everybody was very angry about, like how could he fucking do this to me, right? That was the issue. There was no colony. It was just a week of how could he do this. At the end of the week, there's someone in our community who's very successful, and they were like, "Oh, I'm done with that." It's like, "Oh, but you don't check in to see like what's going on?" He's like, "No. When I make a decision that I'm done with somebody, that's it. I'm done. I never talk about them again. I never look at them again. I don't do anything." So I thought about that, and I stopped. Like, I don't watch a show. I don't wish him any harm. I don't watch a show. I don't check in, and I feel less stress in my life.
Yeah. All right. Well, then let me run it for you. Okay. For some reason, he began his show with his take on why the Tiffany dial is dropping. You're gonna love it. You're gonna just watch the dungeon this week. It was almost as good as when OC called JJ's watch the baseball F. DiJourne. Dude, you guys ran. I could imagine he had to be on 400 milligrams of edibles last night as he's watching Diego's stream. Fucking amazing. Buckley's new. You got a super chat, Arch. Wake up, Arch.
Super chat. Buckley's new wrist, $5. Congratulations, Buckley. Do you share the same doctor as Caitlyn Jenner?
It's too expensive.
We'll be discussing that on Sunday.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, we're gonna have to break down the 10-minute narrative that Timmy ran on the.
No, I don't watch it.
On getting a Patek Tiffany stamp dial is no big deal.
Archie, I just want to ask you a question. So Buckley says he was a Rolex only, Rolex and AP. He's not a watch enthusiast. Now he's come to the dark side, Archie. He's a Patek man now. You can see Kelsowitz is he's foaming at the mouth here. He's a Patek man. Do you think Buckley's going to stay with Patek? Do you think Buckley?
Wait. Just look at the difference. This Patek, Buckley. Patek.
I look like a fucking Patek owner either, man. Come on.
Listen, I'm very unqualified.
You need glasses. You need some
Hey,
glasses.
Buckley, like you're more qualified than this fucking guy. Okay, like.
I'm very
Well done, Buckley. What a great watch to have there. And the best thing is about it is Tim is so pissed off about everything that's happened there. Diego, what made you launch the channel against Tim, Diego?
It was never a channel designated to be against him. It was. I've always had that channel.
Diego, can I just say, because this is a fun. Diego's had a channel for years and has streamed on his own a few times in the past, long time ago. This is not a new channel.
That's 100% true. I didn't know Diego was streaming on his channel until Tim brought it up. Nobody knew.
I've had that channel for a while, Archie. What happened between Tim and I is between Tim and I was gone for close to 2 months, and I just missed hanging out with my buddies. So I said, you know what? I got a monetized channel. Let's just start some streams, and that was really it. It wasn't ever directed towards Tim or against Tim. I mean, I left Tim's show on my own terms.
A little bit, Diego. A little bit.
No, see,
is the Tim that you have now the same as the Tim from before? He's changed, hasn't he?
Hold on. I've heard a lot of reasons why I left, and they're all wrong. They're wrong because I made it a point not to air out dirty laundry. Right?
Sure.
I left for my reasons, and that's it. So that's really all there is to say about it. That's all I'll really say about it.
You got a member chat and you got another super chat.
Member chat, we got the original OC member for 11 months. Cheers to building bridges and a unified community. That's OC. And we got AD Never Calling $10. Can't wait to meet Buckley this October in New York.
I think I met. Is that guy? He looks like a senator. Tall guy.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great description.
Hey, I won't be long, Archie. I just have a question for a little weaselly cunt.
Yes.
Mr. Diego the cunt, okay?
Oh, come on, dude. Why do you gotta go there?
Would you do me a
Jesus
favor?
Christ.
Would you do me a
Can
favor?
we have a drink first?
And just explain to me, how do you have a face to keep fucking showing up in anywhere
come on,
where
Bear.
I am?
Why do you gotta? Why do you
Can
gotta
I just
do that?
finish? Can I just finish?
Why though? Come on, dude. We're having a good time.
After accusing me,
Please.
of having a fake watch,
Kelso, let Diego's fine. Let him work it out. It's fine.
So tell me, please, you little piece of shit, you pathetic little cunt. What fake watch do I have?
Guys, it's been fun. I'll talk to you guys
see, why
later.
do you gotta go there, dude? Come on, let's just move on from.
I
all
just
that.
want to know. I would like to know a little more about
We need to squash all these little, fuck it,
I'll
dude. Like,
squash
he's
him.
not bringing
He
it
doesn't.
up.
Hey, listen, Diego's
He's not
got his
bringing it
own
up.
channel.
Let's just fucking move on from all that.
Kelso, don't even get involved.
Dude.
Diego's got his own channel.
No, but like people bringing up the burglary and all that shit, like, dude, people say.
I know.
And now, on the other hand, I'd like to welcome
nobody
Buckley,
got
who is a
hurt.
cool guy.
Nobody got
stand-up
hurt.
guy.
Let's just chill.
And always was a stand-up guy. Never was a weasel. And I want to congratulate you. By the way, it's a surprising purchase, but you really kind of fucking threw me off. I mean, because I always kind of perceived your taste similar to mine, but then
All right, not
went
fun
into-
anymore. I'm out of here.
Okay, bye. But then, to be honest with you, you kind of like went with the what's it called? Very unique Patek, which is amazing buy. So I want to congratulate you. That's fantastic addition to your collection, and wear it in good health, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And now that I kicked the cunt out and congratulated a nice guy, I'll leave you to your show. Thank you.
Fucking Bear, at least read the super chat, Bear, before you go. After you fucking move them. Like,
Bear, just hang on there. P Clan $2. Diego, thoughts on O'Sheen? Bear, are you back tomorrow with me? Yes or no?
No.
Come on.
What
He didn't care
super
about
chat am
Diego.
I
He just wants to know if you're back on his stream. That's all he cares.
What super chat am I supposed to read, Patel?
Oh, the last one.
The one with the ocean?
Here, right there.
Yeah, that one.
Oops.
Well, Archie can welcome anyone. Just I would jump on and tell him to fuck off as well. It's not that people cannot come on. It's just I'm going to treat everyone the way I feel.
Bear,
I don't really
Bear.
care.
Get back tomorrow on the stream. We need you.
He doesn't care. He's
What's going on? I'm lost.
No, he doesn't care about like whatever your beefs are. He just wants to know if you're coming back on the stream tomorrow.
Oh, that? No, I'm not, Archie. I'm not.
Come on, Bear. I'll fix you up on the 22nd. Come on, man.
No, I have plans for tomorrow, so you can have Diego tomorrow, okay? And you know what? Cash flow. You don't have reason to get upset. Listen, if people actually did a research and dedicated a whole show to run you through the mud, to make you look like you're the biggest piece of shit, to fucking accuse you of the lowest form of the chronological crime, to be a fucking fake watch guy. I don't think you would feel the same, and I don't think you would be a nice guy as you are, okay? Sometimes you need to understand there are things that are not necessarily in a grasp of what you're dealing with, okay? Curly knows what I'm talking. Actually, all these guys except maybe gentleman on the top left. I don't think he's aware of that because he wasn't around at that time. So everyone else on this panel knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, there's two sides of the coin too. I mean, you weren't exactly completely innocent either. I mean, no different than with plastic.
Fair in love and war, guys.
You got to say both, Bear, or else we all look bad. You got to say both. I mean,
what this has to do with plastic?
Same thing with plastic. I mean, you actually started the war with plastic involving wives.
When plastic comes on, I'll talk with plastic. I'm talking with Diego.
I mean, because we all witnessed it. I mean, you're asking me to, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to delete my memory bank?
I'm talking about accusations of having a fake watch and dedicating the whole show.
Well, why do you think he did? Well, let me ask you, Bear. Why do you think he did it? Did you think he just did it to target you, or was he responding to something you did? To be fair.
Well,
I'm just being fair. I don't give a fuck either way.
He wanted to have a got you thing because I was the one disclosing that he has a fake watch.
Right. And I mean, you announced it for a super chat, and he did say that he viewed you as a father figure when he was on our.
Get the fuck out of here, father figure.
But that was his words. I'm not making it up.
That's crazy.
Bear, you put a bad spin on us. We had a good flow before, man.
Okay. Keep going.
Oh, hey, look these are things that have to be resolved from person to person.
Bear, you fucked it up for us.
Archie,
I could have gone for another 2 hours with the super chat.
Archie, these are things that you probably shouldn't get involved with. You know what? Diego has, if he wants to come, he has to know that this stuff is going to happen. I mean, there is no. You don't have closed panels.
I'm busy tomorrow.
Hey, Buckley, you got a nice little message here, Buckley, from Blondie for you. I'm trying to pull it up.
Eventually, this stuff will work itself out.
Yeah, exactly. We'll all get along. We'll all hold our hands.
There we go. Restful thinking. Bear baby.
Bear baby.
Yeah, look, I got to tell you, Buckley, congratulations, man. That is an amazing watch. I hope to God
Cashflow is back, okay, Cashflow? Don't be upset at me, Cashflow.
I'm not upset, bro. I just want us to all get along. People say,
okay, you're right. We'll all get along, Cashflow. Okay, I'm going to leave so you can get along,
dude,
all right?
you can stay. I'm just saying.
No, it's okay, man.
You're
okay.
stirring the
so
pot.
Good.
It wasn't the right
No,
moment.
I'm just going to tell him.
Dude,
I
love you.
I just think he's a cunt. He's a cunt.
All right.
Well, I mean, the amazing thing would be to have.
Right time.
The amazing thing that would be to have Marcelo and Buckley on the same panel. You got one guy that's got the king of the fucking Pateks, and you got one guy that's got the king of the Rolexes. I mean, how the fuck?
Not gonna work, man. That's not gonna work.
Hey, it's still amazing. By the way, nice to meet you,
amazing, right?
Mark.
Arch, we had him in our hand. We had him in our hand.
Paul.
You know.
Okay. I apologize to Cashflow. I apologize to Buckley. I apologize to Luchabetic Mark. By the way, Diego, you're biggest cunt in the Archiverse. Tan, thank you for having me on. And Curly, you always have to attack me, but that's okay. That's your nature.
I mean, if that's the word if you want to use fucking SJW fucking snowflake words, I'm just saying the truth.
It's a hate stream, Curly. It's a hate stream. A dog
It's the
BBW.
hate.
It's a hate stream. Dog BBW. Why are you so quiet?
Bear, come on. He does have one of the
There's too much yelling and screaming going on.
He does have one of the nicest dogs. Come on, the dog, Bear. Think of the dog. Come on,
love the dogs.
That's what I mean.
I hate the little lavender boy. I fucking hate that little lavender cunt.
Well, for the better of the group, just let it go.
But
bro.
Bear, he viewed you as a father figure, Bear. That's got to mean something.
If he's
I
my
have to
son,
say, though, from-
he's my son. I slapped the fucking
Bear, I'm
day out
expecting one
him.
of those moments where you turn
Bear,
the camera on like you did with
poured
Marco.
poison on her. I got to tell you the truth. If I didn't know you better, I would fire you for that, Bear.
Oh shit! I'm so worried.
I mean, look, we had Diego here. I've been trying to get Diego back for ages. Don't worry about the politics.
You basically laid him off, Archie. What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you really
fucking
talking
Bear can turn really nasty. You know, you turn really nasty. You bring
you have no idea. You have
He
no
wasn't
idea.
nasty. He was spicy, but he wasn't nasty.
You know, I asked you to come back. I told you. I said to come back. Come on. And it's always got a fucking grudge on everything. You know what? It's not always about you, Bear.
What the fuck? Look at this, Bear. I just got a message from OC. I'm learning how to catfish, Curly.
Look, we just want to have.
Jesus Christ, this fucking guy.
You want to grab
It's
the
been
super
a
chat?
And by the way, it's not nice you're able streaming JJ. You know that, eh?
Oh shit!
Otto, $2.
You gotta get the other one
Buckley.
before it.
Here, Buckley's new wrist, $5. Bear just laid a turd on me. Now I can't see my new watch. And Otto, $2. Buckley, deep breath, stay strong. Guys, this is This is the show. This is the narrative. I want to thank everyone who's donated today. And Bear, you caused trouble for me, man. I'm trying to run a show.
Don't worry, I'll be gone for a while, so you can have Diego and OC.
Archie, full screen. Diego, come back. Archie, give him a full screen. Diego, come back. Come on.
Diego, come back. I'll boot the Bear off if you come back on.
Oh, I'd like to see you try to do that.
You could always go on Diego's
try
channel.
to do that shit.
You could always go on Diego's channel. I can't go. I don't do drama light. He's another drama light guy. I don't know what the fuck to do with that.
Drama light.
Guys,
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone who's come on today.
drama.
Let's go through the list.
Buckley's
Little
a big
Dave.
winner today, that's for sure.
Who's that?
Buckley's a big winner, and you were a fucking loser.
Spicy.
I said to you, man, come back on the 22nd. That's what I said to you. I said I'm a bit
think
short.
about
come
it.
back on the-
I'll think about it. We'll renegotiate the deal.
Well, hey, Archie, we'll just get OC to catfish him back on again. That's all.
I think I'm going to have Bear also renegotiate my $10 a week.
There you go. Brock, I'll do anything for you. Anything for you.
And don't forget, Doc, if you do any kind of a show on espionage or spy planes or anything like that, Diego's got he's got a good crew to spice that conspiracy show up.
You know, maybe I'll have to consider that. He got very upset about the moonwalk, though.
Look at what the fuck is Duke, what the fuck is with this watch reporter? He's fucking raging, man.
Fuck watch reporter.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you, watch
We
reporter?
did.
Seriously,
I
man.
think he's mad at me and the Duke because I think we played good cop. We played good cop too long. Now we're doing bad cop on him.
These are nice guys until he met us. So
Dan, you know, Tan, I used to be a nice guy until I started associating with you. I'm a real asshole now. Bezos Bezos, Archie.
Basil's Beezels, $10. Buckley, does it frustrate you when OC tries to flaunt your efforts as if he or others were behind them to grow his network? Seems like you landed that piece on your own without him pulling strings.
Is that the rumor that OC got me the watch?
Definitely the rumor.
No. It's a narrative. It's a bit of a narrative where there was some network combining between Q Cars and Chrono and
where the fuck Q has him? Q's on the run. I haven't seen that guy in 6 months.
oh no, I mean I thought the OC, you know,
What happened
OC
to
came
Q?
on
Where's he
Marcelo's
gone?
channel.
I don't know where I haven't seen Q in months. I don't even think he's in the country. He's been flying around the world.
Is he in Thailand?
I don't know where he is. Q.
Thank you, Bezos. You got another.
No, you're missing it. If anybody was going to get me this watch, it would be Rose Paul. It's not going to be OC.
Ooh, I don't know, Rose.
You got to learn. You got to learn there's new
Apparently, the narrative was that OC was supposed to get Archie a Tiffany Patek, and then he got it for you instead. So we were trying to rile up Archie, and then he was like, "Well, you know, the watch isn't that good." And then we called him jealous. So then he backtracked.
We didn't know that OC invited Archie to the mega unboxing on Diego's channel. He did it privately. He didn't do it on the stream. So that's why we thought that he was pulling a, you know.
We got a super chat. KB Lake, $5, 15,000 US. Best two-tone or all gold piece, sports or dress. Interesting in adding some gold to my all steel and titanium collection. Bluesy every day of the week. Ceramic bluesy, ceramic bluesy, ceramic bluesy.
Hard to go wrong.
You got it.
Hard to go wrong. That's it. That's it. Guys, that is
It's
the
a
show for
peasant
today.
watch. That is such a fucking peasant watch.
Here we go. Go ahead, Bear.
Total peasant watch, okay? Bluesy. Nobody cares about bluesy brothers. Fuck off.
Ah, come on. That's the blue shirt Buddha watch, baby.
Okay, now, fuck you always have to fucking fuck my narrative.
No,
Always.
hey, you know what? I gotta do a little PR. You know, I gotta remind you sometimes. We can't be completely hypocritical. I'm always guilt by association. Remember, I'm Colonel Squirrely and you're Generalissimo.
That's right.
However branded we are.
That's right. That's true, man. That's very true.
Are you going to keep running
listen.
the show until poor JJ's done or what?
Yeah, fuck,
Okay,
I feel
let's-
bad. I'm out. I'm out.
Okay.
Ciao, ciao.
Just want to thank everyone who super chatted today. Little Dave, Pete Clen, Perpetual Feds, Jefferson Exotic, Madman, Cheesecake, Basil's Beezels, Cheesecake. We had Madman.
Do you know who
Pete
Cheesecake
Clen.
is? Hey, do you know who Cheesecake is?
No.
It's the guy that fucking got timed out for 86,000 seconds because your little fucking Luxy Boo has got fucking tissue skin.
Okay. Cheesecake, Madman, Cheesecake, Angelic Slayer, Madman, P-Clan, Madman, John Swatch, P-Clan, Toyota Mo, P-Clan, Madman, Uzi, P-Clan, Muhammad Ali, Uzi, Buckley's new wrist, AD Never Calling, Mobster, P-Clan, John Swatch, Buckley's new wrist, AD Never Calling, One Pasha, Buckley's new wrist, Original OC, AD Never Calling, P-Clan, Ristful Thinking, Buckley's new wrist, Arto, Basil's Beezels, and KB Lake. Guys, that's the show. That's the narrative. We'll be back tomorrow.
Thanks, Lucha. Thanks, Buckley. Thanks, Diego. You guys are good.
Don't
See ya.
remember